goodness, don't cry, my demons. Please, please, please. There is no need to shed a tear. There is no need to adjust your viewing devices. Please, let me be the first to tell you, there is no need for you to raise any alarm bells, no need for you to pay very close attention to that symbol the next time you see it, because there may be more than meets the eye. Of course, the reason why there is nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be scared of today, is because we are joined by the incredible Sigourney Beaver. My demons, welcome back to the ritual summoning. It is so fabulous to have you here. And I have to say, oh my god, it's so good to be back. I feel like I have seen you all just a couple of times recently, but there are a few demons that I want to say hello to here in the ritual, starting with, I see Cody, I see Demon Doll, Riley. Oh, someone's glowing today. Thank you. That's actually because I'm sweating. Soot and Stone, looking even more dapper than thought possible. Bloody great as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought that today was a special occasion. I thought that we would do something special for our dearest glamour ghoul, Sigourney Beaver. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to turn my fan on with my fucking claws. Hold on, there we go. NB Adams, the nails are giving. Thank you. I am getting ready to, and they're not gonna be this long, but I'm getting ready to get my first actual set of nails, and I'm very excited. As you hear in the background, Sigourney, yes! Which I'm gonna actually ask Sigourney while we're live on the stream about what I should do and just how to do all these things, because Sigourney is the arbiter of taste when it comes to all things nails, rhinestones, glamour, and honestly, performance, and just being a deadly drag artist. I will never forget seeing Sigourney Beaver perform for the first time and just being like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is a bona fide star. This is an artist. This is a performer. And as Riley said, someone's still warm from the gym, I guess. LOL. Listen, divas, I got to the gym today and I was texting Sigourney like, listen, I'm gonna be wearing a suit, but also I'm gonna be wearing my gym shorts. So it's the same gym shorts that I'm wearing currently. So feel free to do whatever level of comfort you need to make sure that you're happy for today's ritual. Let's just do it. And let me tell you, Sigourney showed up like a bat out of hell, and I just love her so much because everywhere she goes, she just brings a level of positivity and just joy, and I just adore her. But we will be seeing Sigourney in just a few moments, but you all know, this is my time with you. This is the time where I sit here and I go, listen to me, absorb all the things that I am telling you, my God. So let's go through a couple of housekeeping things. I see Eli is here. Cody, a suit and gym shorts, the look of 2024. I gotta be real with you, actually. I saw this one queen on the internet who was wearing a shorts suit combo, and I was like, wait a minute, is this cunty? Like, this looks great. I mean, I'll be real with you. As a character, I don't necessarily think that the demon wears shorts. Like, I don't know that you'll ever see me being photographed like that. However, I was like, Mama, I got the gams for this. Should I be busting these gams out for that? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Mystical Dark Rainbow Prince, I love your bona fide gym bow tie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at this gorgeous little bat bow tie. How cute is that? Ding. What about Hoochie Daddy shorts? I actually think, I own quite a few pairs of Hoochie Daddy shorts, to be completely honest. But let's see. Spooky Flower. Oh, Dad, I meant to tell you, I messaged a neurodivergent influencer I follow, and they gave me some amazing gym advice. Please, 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 feel free to put that gym advice Feel free to put that gym advice in the fitness channel in our Discord. And of course, I don't know if our Discord is pinned up at the top here, but I do see a current poll. How stun is Devo? Let's see. I feel like I'm more stun than if you were to use like a thunder wave on me. Like, listen, I'm like a level 3 Caterpie, okay? I'm a level 3 Caterpie, and you've got your level 99 Ampharos with a fucking, with a focus band on it, and you're like, your ass is grass. Your ass is actually technically bug, because that's how Pokemon typing works, but regardless, you use Thunder Wave on me, and I am like this, ah! Hello? Hello? Are there any Weedles that can help me? No? Okay. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for your greedy ass to show up with an Ultra Ball being like, get in the ball, bitch. And I'm like, oh God, I don't want to sit in the PC forever. Bill's PC, no! Which, if this is going over your head, let me just tell you, this is all just Pokemon. It's all Pokemon. How did we get here? How have we gotten here? I don't actually know. Regardless, let's start with our actual shout-outs for the day. I know that we are down a couple of our moderators because it's Pride. It's Pride. And our mods need time to go live their best Pride lives. And I want to read you a text that one of our moderators, Maddie, sent me this morning about her time at Pride. Because the mods that were down today, we don't have Maddie with us and we don't have Ellie, but Ellie lives in Australia and so could not be with us today. But Maddie is living her best Pride life. And Maddie goes, someone was fully getting their asshole fingered during Poppy's DJ set. Happy Pride. To which I said, oh, that's so nice. Good for they, them. I hope they wash their hands/ass. And Maddie goes, honestly, it did smell quite bad. So maybe not, LOL. Which at this point, I'm like, wait a minute. Is the someone getting their ass, like, is Maddie actually texting me being like, someone got their asshole fingered, and it's actually Maddie who, like, got fingered? But I don't think it was actually Maddie. I think it was someone else. Because Maddie goes, honestly, it did smell quite bad, so maybe not, LOL. I hope they did, though. And I said, wow, what? And she goes, it could have been some other queers, but who knows? And I said, well, great. So how was the DJ set? And she said, oh, it was good. So I'm very happy to report that apparently Poppy's DJ set in Boston was amazing. Perhaps the smell at the venue, not so much. Wow. Carly, Eleanor, she said it smells like sex. I don't know that she said that. I think that she said that it smelled like something else. And I mean, you know, whatever. I'm not going to get into... We're not going to get into kink at Pride here on the Ritual Summoning. So let's talk about our mods that are here. I see Carly and I see Jess. Thank you both so much for being here. I love you both so much. Happy Pride to you both as well. And the two mods for our Discord. I can't wait until I get my first set of nails. I'm so cunt all the time. Anyway, so our two mods for our Discord, of course, are Carissa and Ivy. Love them very much. We're getting ready to do some really fun stuff in the Discord this week. We already have a bunch of entries for our clip of the week. And for those of you who don't know what that is, we are starting a brand new thing here in the Ritual where every week we're going to select one clip that is going to be the clip of the week. And these clips are created by you. So we have now been able to re-enable our, one moment, let me just look at this and make sure that the world is not on fire. Okay, great. We have now been able to re-enable the VODs for our streams. So the VODs go up immediately after, and which also means you get to clip things for the Ritual. Oh my goodness, wow. Project 11th has followed, meaning that we have just hit our follower goal of 1,150. Y'all, we just hit 1,150 followers here in the Ritual. Thank you so much for the follow, Project 11th. You are a demon after my own heart. For those of you who are new here or joining us as a result of Sigourney Beaver being here, my name is DEVOGLAER. You may know me from my time as the supervising producer of the Blade Brothers Dragula, but I am now pursuing my own demonic dreams, and you can call me Devo. You can call me DEVOGLAER. You can also call me your demon father, and I'm happy to be here. Slay the grow, mama. That's what we're doing. Riley is here. Spooks Allberry is here. Hi, Shaylin. How are you? Grace Elizabeth. Hello. Project 11th. Demon Daddy. Ooh. Thank you so much, my little Project 11th. How are you? And welcome to the Ritual. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. I'm very happy about our follower goal. I'm so excited. Let's see. Fushizzle. There was a drag artist that's met the Boulay brothers there. Ooh, I love to hear that. Fushizzle is here. Hi, Sam. Arcane Cave. Hello, KC. How are you? Shrek Sketty 251. My dad died in a car accident. Can you fill the void? Well, Shrek Sketty, I don't know that I can fill that void for you, but I'm always here with love, compassion, and also a little bit of, I don't know, dark-sided, ghoulish, nightmarish something. I think that Carly deleted that, so let's keep it cute, but also, we do have a dark sense of humor here. Just make sure that we are keeping it cute. So, let's see, who else do I see here in the ritual? I cannot scroll using that, and I've got to figure out how to scroll with these fucking nails. Spooky Flowers here. Hi, Devin. How was your birthday? Want to hear a fun thing that happened to me last night? The waiter at Olive Garden put extra tequila, spicy water, in my margarita. I was tipsy. Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed your birthday and you enjoyed responsibly. Thank you so much for joining us here. Thank you for having some regular water and appearing with us here in the ritual. Now, let's see. Oh, DJ Mabubu is here. Hello, demons. Fabulous. Love that. Who else? Grace Elizabeth is here. Spooks Allberries. If I've missed your name, I'm so sorry. Oh, T Vega is here, literally walking to a Pride block party as we speak. I love that. Cody is here. Pinky Beans, you are the whole package. Stun, Dad. Thank you so much. Jess, I love you. Also, I wish that I wasn't sweating so much in here. It is just a little toasty. I'm like, what, do I like live in Texas or something? Oh my God. And hello, Rotting Bones, resubscribe for 1 month at tier 1, making it your 9-month. Also, wait a minute. Now, Chris, did you resubscribe with a bleh or a blech? Because I have to know. Because if it is a blech, the blech is my favorite thing of any metalcore, deathcore, metal, alt-rock. Like, it doesn't matter what the genre is. If we got blech, I'm happy. I am just a happy little demon clam. Also, a hype train? Oh my goodness. Do y'all think, and now I have to, oh my goodness, this little bulldog collar here, I just want it to like pop. There we go. So, you let me know. Do you think that we could make this hype train rise for our dear Sigourney Beaver? Because I think that that would be a perfect way to summon our glamour ghoul to the ritual. Now, of course, you do not have to contribute to the hype train. If you do, I will just love you forever. But there will also be an opportunity. Oh, thank you, Mystical Dark Rainbow Prince, for gifting a community sub. Also, Spooks Allberries for gifting a community sub to Project 11th. I do want to say this. If you would rather tip Sigourney Beaver directly, there is going to be an opportunity to do that as well. When Sigourney arrives, we will put her Venmo up on the chat, and you'll have an opportunity to gift your glamour ghoul some tips. But if you'd like to support the stream directly, please feel free to do that here. Also, oh my God, we just hit our sub goal. Thank you so, wow. Oh my God, NB Adams, thank you so much for gifting 5 community sub gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are an icon. As you can tell, I'm sweating. And the problem right now is I'm sweating and I can't really type that fast because check this out. It's very like this. And Nathan is kikiing with Sigourney over there. And I just know that there's no way I could get a water. My water is, very low. But regardless, we are here, we are queer, we are getting used to it. I'm checking out what's happening with my latency, what's going on. Oh my goodness. I think that we're doing pretty good over here, actually. Fabulous. So let's go back to the chat. Spooky Flower, thank you so much for gifting a community sub gift. You are amazing, amazing, amazing. Rotting Bones, metal, blech. Great, thank you. Rotting Bones, I was actually listening to a song by, what is that? By Bad Omens yesterday. I was listening to Artificial Suicide, and it's just so good. I just love that song. I haven't listened to the new OST album for the new album, but is it good? I figure you would let me know. And let's see, did Dali make that bow? Yes, Dali made this bow tie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dali. This is a Dali original. I have two. I have one in red and I have one in black, and I love them both. And I thought today I would do something a little, you know, a little fancy. Like here, let's do a little, ooh. Oh, do we like a little, oh my goodness. Wow. Oh. Ooh. Oh my God, that's not, is it not buttoned? Oh my goodness. Ah! Great. Fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Good Great Movements. It's so sickening. Thank you. Spooky Flower, she cleans up well. Grace Elizabeth, the whole look is gaggy. A demon titty, especially with the long nails, so good. I love having nails on. It's so fun. And you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go down to grab my missing nail. One moment. Hold on. Come on. Let me grab you. Oh God. Okay, there we go. Great. Let's see. So, everyone, I was talking to Nathan last night, and I was like, hey, babe, can I ask you like a queer question? He goes, yeah, of course, babe. What's up? And I was like, I want to know, if I got nails, would you, and if I got like, you know, a set of claws, would you be less attracted to me? And he goes, no. Why? And I was like, well, I just want to know, you know, like, I wouldn't judge. It's just, listen, there's a lot of internalized homophobia in the world, and I just want to make sure that you would be okay with it. And he goes, babe, I love you no matter what. I think you're super hot, and as long as you're not tearing my pussy up with those claws, we're all good. Why do you ask? And I just went, well, it just took me a while to get used to, you know, jorking my own peanuts, you know, jorking it, looking down and having painted nails. And he goes, got it. So are you concerned? I was like, I'm not concerned. Like, I'm over it. I just want to know. I just want to know your thoughts, feelings, and emotions around having daddy beat it up with a set of claws on. He was like, got it. Just go get the fucking nails, dude. And I'm like, okay, great. Love you. Oh my God, DeSolis, hello. Welcome to the ritual summoning, my little demon. DeSolis, I have to ask you a question, because I was refrigerating the pickles that you sent the other day, and I was like, now, 2 of the 3 of these pickles are delicious looking. Because and for those of you who don't know, DeSolis was incredible enough to gift me a huge supply of snacks, some of which are for Onyx and Nathan, and then also to gift me a PS2 and all of the cables and everything that we need to play. But one of the pickles, so one of them is a Hot Mama pickle, which I've had before, and we're talking like big gas station pickles, and maybe I will bring them into the ritual today. These are gas station pickles, like in a bag. Like this is the kind of shit that I grew up on. But one of them is a Hot Mama, and I love me a hot pickle. Hot pickle. The other is a standard, like a sassy, just delicious pickle. And then the third, and this is the one I wanted to ask you about, DeSolis. The third is a Sour Warheads Extreme pickle. Now, before I ask my question, DeSolis, our hype train is completed at level 3, 52%. Thank you all so much for contributing to the ritual. I'll tell ya, we are trying to go to TwitchCon. We are trying to get our shit together. We are trying to get the car registration updated because Nathan and I got pulled over and we got a warning for it. Sorry, Nathan. But everything is going to go to helping us pay for the ritual, pay for the bills, and pay to hopefully go to TwitchCon and grow this channel. Everything that you put in here goes directly into the channel, and we'll be having a season update coming up at the end of the month, or maybe just in time for 4th of July. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. So, everyone, DeSolis, this... Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Oh, okay, yeah, I can be...
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
I can be ready.
oh, give me 1 second. Do you want to say hello really quick before I officially bring you in?
Hello.
All right, everyone.
It's tiny in here.
I know, that's what no one knows.
It smells so good. Oh my gosh.
Not the,
Where do I fit?
I'm gonna, hold on everyone. I'll be right back. Oh my God, give me one moment everyone. Jesus Christ. Really cute. Okay, so I'm gonna Oh my god, Gunmetal Blue, this is a long break. It takes a moment for glamour to materialize. Sigourney, hello and welcome to the ritual.
Oh my gosh, hello. Thank you for having me. I'm sorry. I'm late.
Oh my god, you are not late. Sigourney, you've been very supportive in the chat previously, but I don't know that you know, I love to yap.
Same. You have accused me of it before. Yes, it is true. I love to yip yap. I cannot help it. It is my greatest strength and my biggest weakness.
I don't know that it's a weakness at all. I just think that listen, birds of a feather flock together or...
Make a beautiful boa.
Exactly. So, okay, Sigourney, I have to ask, because right before Mr. Dark Rainbow Prince says, I don't know anyone who yaps more than Dad, LOL. Wow. Sigourney Beaver, everyone. Welcome. Svetlana Popovich, bonjour, ladies. Nathan says Sigourney in the house. Midnight is here. Hello, Midnight. How are you? Let's see. Grace Elizabeth, this eye makeup, Sigourney, is so pretty. I love. Sigourney.
Thank you.
You look good.
Thank you. Oh my god, I got up so early this morning.
Give us a little story. Give us some story time.
Oh my gosh, how much story time do you want?
Sigourney, we got 2.5 hours to kill, and we have games, and we have tons of stuff to do.
Games.
Yeah, we have all sorts of things.
She's playing a game.
Oh, she's playing a game.
She's playing a game.
But are you playing the game?
Mama.
So tell us about getting up early.
Oh my gosh. So I stayed up late last night. I had the gig last night and I looked stunning. Didn't get a single fucking picture. How do you know? You didn't see it because there was no picture of me from the gig last night and I looked so literally.
Well, Sigourney, I have to assume that you look amazing because you always do.
Not always. There is evidence out there.
Tell me one time that you did not just look like
Season
a fucking
4,
goddess.
episode 6.
Wait. Season 4, episode 6 is that
Fairy Monsters.
You looked amazing!
Oh my god, what are you talking about? Like, literally the worst.
Listen.
What was on my face? What was that?
My favorite part of your Hairy Monsters look were the, almost like, the long wig leeches on your body.
What?
You know, you had the, little fur patches.
Oh my god, that was like... Honestly, when I was conceptualizing that, and then my dear friend, Miss Roxanne Mess, you're familiar, a legend.
Of course. But
she came, we had about 2.5 weeks to get my entire package together.
You got that package together extremely quick.
We had to.
I remember.
There was no other choice. We had to. So we had 2.5 weeks to get everything together really quick. And so she would drive out from Iowa City. She would directly get off work, get in the car, drive to Chicago, and we'd have our sewing machines set up side by side and just brrr, day and night. I kept her chained up and I'd come by every once in a while and feed her an Adderall as a snack.
Oh my god.
And, no, but really, and for 2 to 3 days at a time, and then she'd she would have to leave because she's like, all right, well, I gotta, my work starts in 6 hours, so I gotta go. And she would drive back and she'd go right to work.
Wow.
Right, it was crazy.
Oh my god.
Really, because I was as long as we have everything at least 60% done, with the exception of 2 outfits that
sure.
I was I'm very confident that they're gonna be easy, I can build those there. Everything had to be at least 60% done.
Well, of course. I mean, listen, you would be a fool to show up to a drag competition, a televised drag competition, without looks prepared. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know. I mean,
especially if it's one where it's different if you've never watched the show before.
Oh, right.
If you've never watched the show before, but it's your friend's show that you're coming to do.
And you think that you're just going to do well.
And you're just going to walk in and just sweep it. But you've never watched it. You've never watched it. You've never seen a single episode.
Yeah, that'd be bad. But I'm glad that you didn't do that. I am so glad that you came prepared. But so last night, so you looked amazing.
Oh, right, last night. Okay, yeah, I looked great. I didn't get a picture. I was up really late. I hadn't slept in 2 days. I got back to the hotel and I like laid down and I ripped my lashes off and I looked at the Uber Eats and I caught my reflection in the screen and I said, well, maybe I'll just sleep like this because it looks really good. And I was like, well, maybe then I'm gonna have to see the fucking Uber Eats driver looking like a nut. It's Los Angeles. I'm not the weirdest thing he's seen today.
Oh,
but I don't want to
no.
add to it. Like,
honestly, Sigourney, okay, so I got a picture of Sigourney doing her makeup this morning, and I was like, I just wonder what your Uber experience is gonna be like, because I've seen you, obviously, I've seen you in various states of drag, and nothing surprises me anymore. But I always wonder, like, Uber drivers, like, do you have any, I mean, I'm sure you do you have any weird Uber stories?
Duh. Okay, so the
Give us
worst
one.
ones are like, it's happened more than once when you call the Uber and you're running late to the gig and the Uber pulls up, sees you, and is like, and drives off.
Oh my god!
Yes! Oh, that's never happened to you? That's like a common, I've talked to other drag people and they're like, yep, happened to me. The driver pulled up and said, nope, and drove off.
I'll give you the previous version of me, like the proto Ian version. So back in the day, I used to be a jockstrap festooned slut.
It's just a stepping stone in life. Everyone goes through it.
It's like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
And so, there was a period of time where I would be outside of a club in just a pussy square. Like, literally just a piece of fabric over my dick.
Could be a triangle.
Yeah, well, I mean, most jockstraps, that's, yeah. So, and then just my asshole out. And the number of Ubers that I have gotten in, just like full seated with my butt, just like, hey, how's your night going? And they're like, I don't want to talk. Don't talk to me. And I'm like,
At
okay.
least they picked you up and they didn't drive off and you're like, I'm already late. How many times can I use this excuse that the Uber drove off until they stop believing me?
I'm gonna read some comments here. So let's see. So, woo! So, who broke this vase? Hello, Shaylin says, little slut. I hope they bleach the car seat after. Listen, you don't need to bleach the car seat. I already bleached my hole, honey.
You know what? Here's the thing, though. It's like you're talking about sitting and having cheeks on seat.
Yeah.
Diva, anytime that I'm in, like, a dress that is above the knee, when I sit down, it's up. It's up. And it's like a car, a chair, anything that I sit on. But that's Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like,
is Sigourney wrong?
I'm not wrong. Like, that's it. And then, especially at worst in summer, if you're having to, like, someone's like, oh, let's go eat outside. Let's sit on the patio. And it's like, they want to go sit on a patio. And then I got to have my whole bare ass on a hot fucking chair in the sun.
Your
and
whole bare ass in your bare ass hole.
But then when I go to stand up and it's like the rip. Oh my God. We just got a new fucking car too, and it's a leather interior. Ooh. And I'm like, I'm frightened. I was like, I'm not excited for summer for this, and it's
you're
black
looking down.
too.
You're like, there. Hot. Hot to the touch.
I've never been inside of a new car, like a new car. Have you?
Well, not a car that I have owned, but there have been.
I hadn't even been inside one that had, like, this car had 2 miles on it. When Mick bought it.
Okay, that's very new. Like, that's like fresh out the womb new.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
I've never been
only gentlemen callers have gotten me in new cars.
They've only gotten me in Uber.
Dad, I love you. Let's see. There's a couple of other comments I wanted to read. Goodbye Uglies said, meow, meow, meow.
What a good name.
I know, right? Goodbye Uglies said, oh my God, Sigourney looks amazing.
It's the lighting.
Honestly, and actually, here, let's actually come up just a little bit so I can get you more in this lighting. Let me, oh my God, she is gorgeous.
Is this it? I'm so glad that this was a very clean lace today.
Okay, we should talk about wigs. But so Gothic
I love
Girl,
to talk wigs. Sorry.
So Midnight says, Dad, show Sigourney my edit I made for. I want to know if Sigourney wants an edit. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Sigourney does want an edit. Sigourney, do you want an edit?
I usually need a lot of editing.
Here, I'm gonna show you. Actually, you're one of the ones that doesn't. Let me look at this. Hold on. Let me show.
What you do with the knuckle?
You
don't do the.
Show me.
Do it like with the side of your finger.
Oh, the side.
The side. It's always the side of the finger for like everything, and especially for like texting and like beep, 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 too. But then
that's okay.
If ever you're encountering like you're like at the ATM or at the checkout or something, if the button is like a flat squishy one, you can just poke it like with the nail.
Oh.
But otherwise, then you do the knuckle like beep 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 to do your
Okay,
buttons.
here, let me try.
Yeah, just use the side of your finger. I usually use the side of my ring finger because it's the easiest for me.
Oh my god, hold on. Let me see if I can add a comment.
Yeah, like
here.
a ring or like
Okay.
a middle.
Oh my god, that's... Oh, actually, maybe the middle. Hello, Sigourney. Okay, it was hello, Digorny, but you know.
But you're close. But you know,
Yeah,
that's why.
yeah.
That's why whenever you text me a bunch of things and you're like, I need a bunch of answers, and I'm like, you need to fucking call me because I can't text. I cannot text. You're asking too much.
You're like.
And what do I say?
Hi.
I always say, I have nails. Don't make me do that.
Wow. Okay, so let's see. Arcane Cave, get a card puller thing when you get gas or use a credit card. I think I just want to, and like, I don't want it to be Elon Musk's, but I want that Neuralink. Have you heard about this?
I have a friend that actually, she has really, really long nails, and she just carries around a pair of tweezers.
That's amazing. Wait, like long nail goddess long? Like
Yeah.
like out to here?
Yeah.
That's iconic.
Her name's Tigra. Yeah, her nails are like
That's
fucking wild. She
amazing.
carries around a pair of tweezers for when the card is like at the gas pump, and you know, because it's you can't get
Yeah,
in there. You know, it gets to like a certain length, and I'm like, oh no, and it's so embarrassing too, because it's always people around like looking at me, and I'm like,
So we have a question. So Spooky Flower wants to know, Sig, who made this hair? And then let's talk about wigs.
America Powers. She does all of my
Ooh.
favorite. She did almost all of my hair for the show.
She did all
of the, she did the French Kiss, she did the Frankenstein, she did the clown, she did the Hairy Monsters, like she did the promo.
Wow.
Like she does all
I was just looking at your promo because it was the promo for this, and I was like, Sigourney looks incredible. So good. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
And NB says, what are the chances Sigourney will be in town for the show next Thursday? I don't think you're gonna be here for
Zero.
the... Yeah, I was gonna say, that's unfortunately, that's a 0%
No,
chance.
someone asked me, oh, it was Casey last night. Casey's like, oh, because you're going to be doing the tour stop. And I was like,
You're like, no,
why
honey,
do you think that? I said, I did the
opened
Chicago
the tour.
Yeah, I said, I did the Chicago one. I said, they don't have me for all of them. I was like, they want me showing up the whole tour.
How was that, by the way? How was opening the tour?
It was good. It was
Yeah?
great. It was good. I had a good time. It was fun. It was like, I mean, well, no, here's the thing. Honestly, the whole time, again, Saint was there too.
Oh,
we were
nice.
both just like, damn, it's so weird without Ian here.
Aww.
Damn, this is so. I was like, where's Ian?
Aw.
I was like, I need to know when and where I'm supposed to do the what, and need help with the snaps.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm like, actually, okay, this is actually, so here's a fun tour memory. I think,
There's so many.
I know, and we'll do the tour bus bathroom later. But, I think one of the ways that I think drag artists really connect with sort of like drag adjacents, I will sort of call myself, is helping drag artists get into the look, like quick change. And
When you get to peek behind the curtain,
Woo!
when you get to peek behind the hip pads.
When you want to see behind the glamour,
when
honey.
you really want to see what drag looks like.
And I remember, so for those of you, like, Sigourney has referenced the outfit, and it's the French Kiss outfit. And this is from Sigourney's Monsters of Rock look that Sigourney then took on tour for the season 4
It was
tour.
requested. I was told that I had to take it.
And you were right, because you did have to take it. Because why? Because that thing is fucking amazing!
And then I get the whole, Sigourney, why the fuck did you show up with 5 bags? Diva, you're asking for the biggest look. You're asking for the biggest hair. Half of these bags are hair. Are they not?
Listen, Diva. First of all, I wasn't the one who questioned. You can ask Isla why she continued to question.
It happened on the UK tour first, because that was the first place I showed up with 5 bags. And when I found out that only one of my bags was being covered and I had to cover the rest of them and pay international baggage, and I said, am I going to be reimbursed?
Not my fault, not my problem, everyone. Hello, welcome back. So Sigourney and I, we became very close on these tours because there's a level of focus that's required when it's like, all right, Sigourney, we have 20 minutes to get you into this look. And that's not just like, oh, but
That's being generous.
Oh, yeah, it was probably like, what, like 12?
There was, because
There was that one that was like 8 minutes.
that was before we cut out Monsters of Rock in the
Yep.
UK. Thank God, because that was like every intermission, like, you know,
It was
everyone
chaos.
got to be like for a minute, and I'm like having to set up the giant
Girl.
like pannier skirt. I'm out there and I'm like, everyone get the fuck out there. And I have the big wire rods, and I'm like, you don't want to get whipped with it. I don't want to get whipped with it. Get out of the way. right?
my God.
Having to set it up and tear it down.
I remember this
my
one
God.
night. I don't remember what show it was, but it was literally like you were walking on stage and I was walking behind you, snapping. I was like, Sigourney, 5 to go, 4 to go, 3 to go. You're on stage, and literally it's like, and you went on stage like a fucking pro, and you look great doing it.
And then I ripped all the snaps off.
And then you just rip it right
every
off.
time.
I'm like, my work.
No, that's how it was supposed to go. I mean,
Oh, right.
success.
I mean, my work. Exactly. So let's see. So Reject Cat says, I'm lurking a little right now as I'm at work and Legoland is busy today, but I'm so glad to see Sigourney on stream.
Legoland, like in Mall of America?
No, in New York.
Oh.
Is that not the
I only know about the Lego Land in the Mall of America, or it's a Lego store. It used to be like.
I think this is actually like a Lego theme park.
Oh.
Yeah, like we're talking like Disney Lego theme park.
Oh.
Oh my God.
In New York?
Mm-hmm.
Where in New York?
Cat, where in New York? Where in New York do this be? Thomas McNabb asks, am I the only Brit in chat who was at the UK S4 tour? Thomas, which tour stop did you go to?
Tell me, and I'll tell you a hilarious story about how something
Yeah.
went wrong at it.
So the other
because
day,
the show must go wrong.
the show must go wrong.
The show must go wrong.
And the show truly can and will go wrong. And the point is always...
It's inevitable.
Well, I think that's the thing about performance, is something, like a guarantee, there is never a perfect show. That a perfect show doesn't exist. And the point is to make it look as flawless as possible.
Or don't fall off stage.
Okay.
Don't fall off stage. Don't get injured. For the love of God, most importantly, do not let your wig fall off.
Oh, are you talking about when Saint's wig fell off that one time?
Oh my fucking God. Literally, like the opening of the season 4 tour.
Oh my God, we were in London.
Why they had our first fucking stop at the biggest goddamn venue I've ever been at in my fucking life. And of course, every like first show is like the
So
tech
good.
run. It's never,
Yeah.
as sharp. And I was like, they put us at the most
The biggest show,
grand
sold out, like
venue
1,000
at the
people.
Clapham Grand.
So amazing.
And Saints just boop.
It was so good. And like, okay, it's I felt so bad for Saint. And Saint played it like totally fine. But it's like this brand new number. Saint did Call Me by Your Name. Oh hi. Oh.
Thank you.
We have our
Thank
ghost
you.
hand. Nathan, wait, put your ghost hand in.
Oh, and I got a new straw.
Nathan, ghost fist it.
I feel like a princess.
Hey! You are a princess. You're a goddess. So, Saint's performing, and Saint is killing it. Saint is just giving.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the very end of the number. Like, I mean, it could not have been, like, the lights were about to go off, and Saint just, wow, headbang, boop, wig just off. And I was like, oh, Saint, no! And she literally just like, we grabbed
That's
this
like
wig.
the most perfect time for it to
Totally.
happen. If I had to pick, I'd have that besides when I first walk out.
Do you remember at the London show, the only...
The stairs, the tiny stairs everywhere in the UK, but
The
especially
the
like,
three floors up to the
and I
dressing
was
room?
like in my massive, I was like having to walk sideways, and I'm like, help, I'm gonna fall.
How about, so for those of you who were not at the UK tour, and actually the only way you would know this is if you were at the London stop of the UK tour. And actually, this is a fun, I don't know if we ever talked about this. So, you heard it here first. So the season 4 tour used to, or its earliest iteration had an extermination challenge in it. Do you remember this? You were probably frantically getting ready. I doubt you.
As always.
So the previous tours.
Yeah, it happened like right after intermission, right?
Right before
Yeah.
Monsters of Rock.
Right
So check
now
this out.
I
Check this out.
remember.
So in the previous tours, like the season 2 tour, and season 1, 2, and 3 had exterminations. And so we would have exterminations that were sort of based off of things from the show. And we thought, well, let's do it for season 4. And the Boulets were like, let's do something nasty. Let's do garlic and blood. And I was like, Divas, I don't know that we can find blood at every tour stop. And they're like, okay, fine. Well, we'll do garlic and beer. Because Dracula. And let me tell you what. When you bring 3 people onto a stage...
Already drunk,
who are they're not mentally prepared for exterminations. I mean, not that you were prepared.
No one is mentally prepared to touch a garlic bulb on their tongue and anticipate it being so painful.
I have nails on, I can't text anyway. So we bring these 3 people.
I would just like to just roll the footage of that day of all of us having to eat the garlic, and they're like, all right, everyone's got to eat the garlic, and someone starts to peel. They're like, no, you can't peel it.
Don't
you
peel
just
it. Just put
gotta,
it in your
and I was
mouth.
like,
Just put it in your mouth.
Just remember, just Coco and I each just like taking a bite, and I'd be like, because I'm just so sensitive,
Well,
like
I think
in
it was
gag
like
wise.
you and Jade who were the first to realize that it was hot. Because I think everyone was like, oh, it's just garlic. And
That's what I thought. I was like, I love garlic bread. Easy peasy. Tee hee hee.
So, also, hi, Beanie Art. Hello, how are you, Liam? It's good to see you. So, we're on stage, okay? And it's these moments where I'm on stage in some level of Pussy Square, the Boulets are there in full drag, and there's 3 drunk Londoners or people from the UK, and they're just noshing on this garlic and washing it down with beer. And let me fucking tell you, the stage reeked of garlic. The stage was covered in garlic and beer and bullshit. And the whole time it's like, okay, gotta smile, gotta put this fucking, this drum set on here.
Oh my god, and every single night the goddamn guitar straps would break.
Oh
on
my
me
God.
on me and
Hoso,
Hoso. They
yeah.
would always break. I'm up there. God, I've never touched a guitar in my life. Okay? I didn't know it was gonna be so fucking heavy. Why
Yeah.
did you make us bring real instruments that we were never gonna play? They're so heavy. They're so, anyways, that doesn't make any sense to me logistically at all. Every night the guitar strap would break. Every night I'd drop the guitar or something somehow, somewhere.
And you played it off amazingly. But also, we have someone first time in the chat, Sarah V, 2004. Guy, are you vegan? No, but girl, do be vegan. So,
Vegan.
what does that mean?
I mean, I'm not actually a vegan. No, I've never been. I'm lactose intolerant vegetarian. That's why I say vegan. It's funny. But it's, you know, like I don't eat meat, I don't eat cheese, I don't drink milk, but like I still do butter, I still do eggs, but I don't do sour cream, I don't do yogurt. But it's whenever we're looking for food, I always am like, find a vegan place because then I know that there's options for me. As opposed to like most places, especially like in the Midwest, if you're like, oh, I'm a vegetarian, you go to a restaurant, they're like, oh, you don't eat meat, here's a whole plate of cheese. Like,
I am confused.
why is this news to you? You used to take my dinner order all the time.
Yeah, okay, well, hello, because what the, okay. Pause, everyone, pause. This is the first time ever you say vegan, first of all. What?
I say it's so funny. It's like one of my favorite stupidest jokes.
Well, I'm happy to know that you're vegan and there's all these other stipulations, but just when you ordered food on the tour, it was always just easier to be like, oh, I'll have whatever vegan option. Because
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's always easier to just be like, whatever the vegan option is, because then I know it's not going to have meat, it's not going to have cheese.
Ah, got it. And on the...
What were you about to give me?
Oh, well, Rattle Teeth says, ah, it's her! And it is. Hello, Rattle Teeth. It's Sigourney Beaver. Hello, Rattle Teeth. How are you? Vegan in Vegas Vegan in Vegas would be a great show. Thomas McNabb, I agree with that. No, you know what? I was not about to say anything other than this is news to me and fabulous to know. And, you know, listen, you know how they say that you don't truly know a person until you live with them? You don't truly know a person until you stream with them. Because it all comes out. It's like the truth ray is right here. Vegan.
Also, vegan in Vegas. Did I tell you about? I haven't gotten to talk to you like.
I know,
so
it's been a
such
long time.
Okay.
Tell me.
So back in September for my birthday,
Uh-huh.
remember we were supposed to go to Mexico because at the big like gay gala or whatever that happened back in January. There's always a silent auction. I always make Mick. I'm like, silent auction. I'm like, we're gonna go around in the last 5 minutes and do all the betting because I want to get the good stuff. But we're gonna go around and look, and they always have. Well, yeah. Well, that's the time to do it because you can send the bid. It's a silent auction.
You're 100% right. You're 100% right.
So one of the things that they have there, a lot of them is like trip packages, and so one of them was like Mexico resort for like
all inclusive.
All inclusive resort for like something. It was like 5 days, 5 nights, or whatever.
5 days,
And
5
since it's a silent
nights.
auction, you set the bid, so you get to
Okay.
kind of pick how much you're gonna. So we got one, and that was Mick was like, well, when do you want to go? When do you want to go? And I was like, well, we'll just go in September.
I have to pause you. Is this the Mick, like, what do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Is this like a Mick-ism or like?
This is like a. Make a decision. Where are we going? Tell me what your schedule is because I don't know because you're
We're
so
driving
nuts
the
all
car.
the
I
time.
don't know if you're vegan or
Oh
vegan.
no, I'm always driving the car because otherwise I'm car sick.
Oh really? Okay. Cool. Okay, so we're supposed to go to Mexico.
So I said, well, we'll go in September because I know that's when the rainy season is, so there's less likely to be children and it won't be as hot for me. So I break my leg in July.
Right.
Hilarious.
Ha,
And horrible.
yes. Oh, yeah.
Right. So then the trip rolls around. We get to the airport. Delta has fucked up our flight.
Oh no.
We end up not getting, like, we end up missing the flight to Mexico because of it.
Okay.
And, you know, Mick is
I'm sure Mick is mad.
Mick is ready to douche.
is-
Okay, Mick is up there, like, getting ready to fucking Mick douche.
Wow.
And so they give him the, like, extra special, like, customer service number for Delta. I'm sure you've had to call it once or twice.
There
for-
have been a couple of times where I have had to say, hi, I'm just trying to call so that I don't get fired.
I've got 2 people here holding a fucking knife to my back.
I got 2 Delta Diamond members who are not happy!
Oh my god, Diamond Elite Mega.
Wait, do you remember, what tour were we going to?
When you guys took the clip of pulling up in the car,
It was so
that was the
dumb.
UK tour. That was because you posted it on the story. It was like bag alert, major bag alert. And
Holy
so
shit.
when we landed, and I got the shitty bus that we were getting in.
Bag alert. So, okay,
What ended up happening was Mick was like, okay, we gotta pick somewhere else to go because our bags are already packed, so just like pick a place. And I was like, I don't know, I don't care, pick a place. They're like, it's your birthday. And I said, I don't know, I don't care. I was like, I can't walk, I can't, you know, like go somewhere still warm because I packed for warm stuff.
Sure.
So we end up in Vegas. So we
Oh,
just end up just
God.
flying to Vegas, which was fine. But back to the vegan part of the story, which was where it started,
full
was
circle.
one of the things that they have there. Have you ever heard of blackout dining?
No.
So blackout dining is it's an immersive dining experience in total pitched black darkness.
Oh, okay. See that when you said blackout dining, I was like, I don't drink like that anymore. But there was a time where I was.
There
in
were a
Vegas.
lot of things that I have dined on that I regretted when I was blackout.
Yeah,
but-
I've had. Listen, as a vegan myself, I've had a lot of meat in my mouth when I was blacked out that I shouldn't have had in my mouth. Anyway.
You're such a bad vegan. But yeah, we did the blackout dining, and it was like it's all prefixed, but it's all plant based, so it's all vegan,
nice.
which was good. That was convenient because I was like, I'm a picky eater. I don't want to be like kind of smell stuff.
Oh.
But it's like it's 3 hours long. It's in total fucking darkness. And as
Okay.
soon as we sit down at the table, of course Mick is like, wow, I hope there's not a fire or something because you can't see any emergency exit or fire signs. And I was
Did
like,
you will the fire to happen?
I literally was like, ah! Me with
Oh
my
my
crutches sitting down,
God.
just immediate panic. I was like, I'm dead! I'm gonna die in here!
But so was there a fire?
No, there wasn't a fire, but it was worse. I was trapped there for 3 hours in pitch black, and they kept bringing me food I didn't like. I was left so hungry. I wish I would have burned up.
Sigourney, first of all, I adore you. I truly do. I adore you. I adore the way you tell stories. What was the point of this story?
To be a vegan in Vegas.
Oh, got it. I am vaguely paying attention. So.
Listen, I've been running so late, I still haven't even taken my meds yet, so my ADHD is fucking driving this crazy bus.
Do you need a break to do that?
Yeah, like at some point it'd probably be a good idea.
Okay, well, listen,
Yeah.
you let me know. We're going to be back from an ad here in 3 seconds, and then we'll be joined by all of our, welcome back, everyone. We're joined by all of our unsubscribed demons. Hello.
I think this would also be a good time to do a costume change.
Oh, so I have been told that, well, let's explain a couple of things. So, Sigourney told me, or Sigourney asked, hey, so what's like the schedule for this? I was like, well, we can kind of play it by ear a little bit. You know, we typically will stream for about an hour-ish, and then we'll take a little bit of a break. But why?
Are your ears pierced?
They're not.
They could be.
They
We
could-
don't have that much time for a break, but
we don't have that much time. Not yet. But so Sigourney was like, oh, well, I'm gonna do a costume change, and I want you to do a costume change as well. So I would say that the max amount of time we have for a break is probably about 5 minutes.
That's okay. It's easy, but you'll be changing too, and it'll
Okay.
be easy peasy for you to get on and off. It's just, I just think that you should slip into something a little bit more comfortable.
Okay, well, everyone, we're gonna take a very quick break, and when we come back, I will be slipped into something more comfortable, question mark? Sigourney will also be in something different, question mark?
Matching!
Hey! And then
Twins!
we'll talk about wigs, we'll talk about nails. We will be right back, everyone. Don't move, and definitely don't look behind you.
Yay! A robe that matches my robe again.
Happy prom, everyone. We are back. Sigourney, show off this amazing robe.
Show off your amazing robe that I brought for
Oh
you so
my
that we
god,
could twin.
look at this little faggot Liberace nightmare moment. I love it.
No, it's just something just like fun and flirty.
Oh my god. Sigourney,
I'm making feathers fly all over this place.
I love it. So I'm wearing a Catherine Delish tonight,
So am
which wow. Honestly, this is the most glamorous I've ever felt. I feel like from this angle, I look like a sassy evil judge.
I should have given you one that had more like. On
It's
top.
okay. I you know what?
Yeah.
I'm living, laughing, and loving my undead fantasy. Reject Cat, and let's read some comments.
Yeah.
So Reject Cat says, "How are you two so gorgeous?"
It's the lighting.
Lighting. Mm-hmm. Lighting. We could turn this off, and we would be just in dark. Jump scare.
It's a spooky dookie.
Oh, we could do overhead lighting too.
Oh,
you
yes,
like a
a
little-
good drag con lighting.
Oh yeah, you like a little convention lighting.
Oh.
So Sigourney, let's talk. Oh, you're gonna print some jewelry for us?
It's drag, mama.
Ah, yes.
have to.
My mistake. So let's talk wigs, because this is a thing that I have talked on the channel before, and oh, I love those.
I got this from Santi. I was like, give me an S and give me, so I've got two
Wow.
sets of them. Isn't it so
That's
funny?
amazing.
It's backwards on the camera.
That is very, very cute. Oh, a little BS, a little.
I could be either way.
Oh, amazing. Let's see. DeSolis, have you two ever had tarte à la boile? I'm going to be making some later. I have not.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
This sounds too elegant for me.
Sigourney's a vegan, and the only...
Oh my god, don't make it my personality! Jeez!
Sigourney's a vegan, and she can't have cheese or dairy, but she will have eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
See,
great.
like I still do eggs.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that makes things actually so much easier.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sigourney, let's talk wigs, because
love to.
you are a wig connoisseur.
Yeah.
You are
I'm a wig queen and I'm a shoe girl.
That is you.
That's what's taken up the most space.
And the one thing that I gotta say is your lace is immaculate.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Your lace is immaculate, and what I really truly love is that your lace matches. Yeah.
Now that is not always in my control.
And of course, it is not always up to you, but there are a few things that I hate more than watching like a big budget, like a Marvel movie, and seeing wigs. It's like and it's always the worst wig.
But BB, you're also looking for it.
I know that's
your fault. That's on you.
It's my fault.
Yes, because well, no, it's the same thing. It's like why you can't. That's probably why like you're not able to enjoy like live theater as much because you know too much about the behind the scenes and what's going on and how things are made, and that's all you're thinking about the whole time.
Oh my god.
So it takes the magic out of it.
The read of the century.
It's not a read. It's just
no. It's the
but
truth.
It's just the truth.
It's the
It's
truth.
just something that's like when you come from that industry and you decide to like take a seat on the other side.
Yeah.
It's like all you can think about.
No, that's true actually, because I follow a nail artist, I guess is nail technician.
Yeah,
artist.
nail tech, yeah.
A nail tech. I follow a nail tech who is from Melbourne, and they were talking about watching what is that Bridgerton, and they were like, not to be that girl, but look at the nails here in Bridgerton. Who is out here doing mani-pedis on the girls? Like no one. Like they should have natural nude nails, and it just was cracking me up because it's like.
But that's boring.
But it's like no one would ever notice.
I understand it's supposed to be a period, but it's still like fantasy, so it's like why can't we feel it?
Well, feel the fantasy. For me, I look, but I feel as though we are entitled as viewers to excellence when it comes. If this movie is like, if the wig budget is $1 million, you had better be putting these ladies and gentlemen into some quality wigs.
Mama.
Am I not wrong?
Diva.
What?
You have been on the other side of the camera. You know that what looks one way under light and in person shows up different on a camera sometimes, and you don't know that until it's already been shot. There's not time or room in the budget to go back and reshoot it and fix it.
Honey.
Yes!
No. I'm sorry.
Especially
you know what's
with like film, like big Hollywood, that shit moves so fast. There's like not time.
Heron says, Sigourney, all caps, and we love that. But, because you know what's like an immaculate wig? And this is my go-to. First of all, your wig. But the immaculate wig that I think everyone should really, like, look towards is Regina George's wig in Mean Girls.
Yeah. I mean, that's like...
It was 2004. I mean, it's custom to her fucking head. Like, it just looks stunning. And maybe it's not everyone's fault. It's like when,
I'm pretty sure that was like a sew-in, too. So that wasn't, that's like a...
So we're not even doing, we're not gluing that shit down.
We're not gluing a lace every day. No.
But I think that, and I'll give the industry this. I think that the move to 4K and full HDR, it hurt.
Yes.
It really hurt people. It just... it was a drive-by. Like, it was, just disrespectful. Like, do you remember the season that Drag Race went full HD?
I know that RuPaul does.
It
would seem to be after that. Things changed.
You're like, I remember that. So let's see. Spooky, show Sig you in drag.
Please.
Have you...
Yes, I'd love to.
Wait, did you not see the photos? Oh, hold on.
Wait, no, I think Mick might have shown me one.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. So that's me on the left and the right. Yep. Yep, that's her. That's the girl.
You look unrecognizable.
Thank you.
Which is honestly like a huge compliment.
Thank you. Yeah.
I always feel like whenever people tell me they're like, you look totally different, I didn't recognize you. I'm like, thank you. That's what I'm going. I want a full transformation.
You want
That's
transformation?
Crazy.
Yeah. Well,
that's
let's bring this
wild.
back up. Let's
That's
for
like
1
you
second.
could go and you could start a new life.
Honestly, she mean. Like this stepmom. Oh, she is sending you to summer camp, honey.
And that's a good brow, too. You know, I used to have a friend that would always tell me, she's like, your brows are too skinny and your brows are too high.
I'm sorry. I love a big...
And she would make fun of me for it, too. That this bitch had a thick fucking caterpillar riding right over her eyelash.
What is she doing these days?
Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Well, she's not here, so, yeah. Witness protection program sorted for DEVOGLAER. Honestly, and I have to say, so the drag artist that put me in drag, her name is Kitty the Doll, and she's in LA. She's fabulous. I love her. She's dating my best friend Onyx, and I was nervous. Because, you know, I've never been in drag before.
But you've seen it so many times in so many ways.
And hello, like, I have a fucking dynasty of drag to uphold. Like, the people that I've been the artistry that I've been surrounded with for a decade. Like, if I came out looking busted...
That's too much pressure to put on you, though. That's, like, not right.
Ask Nathan. We were in bed, and I'm like, hey, babe. He goes, what? And I'm like, I'm a little nervous for tomorrow. He's like, why? I was like, well, here's the thing. Kitty is super talented, but I've never seen her, like, transform anyone else.
I hate painting other people.
It's a completely different skill set.
It's so hard. It's
different.
So hard, and especially when they're like, "Oh, we'll just use your makeup," and I'm like, "We're not the same."
Yeah, like I think that people like, and this is why, you know, I don't watch Drag Race, but as someone who used to watch a lot of Drag Race, like
There's just so much of it now. I can't keep up.
It's my girl.
There's so, and I'll watch a YouTube like recap. Like
sure,
like just give me the skinny. Like I want to see everyone's looks, who did good, bad. I don't want to see all this other filler and like sound effects and shit.
Oh, not the sound.
Well, what? There's so many.
On.
It's like a constant like underlying soundtrack to the entire show. There's always
It's
some kind of
scored.
There's always some kind of sound effect that's like steering the emotion and the story of it.
You know what's funny about that? Because I will give you this. And also, so Kat says, read my message. Oh yeah, Diva, did you see my wedding dress photo in the Discord? I have not seen it, but...
Is it pretty?
Let's take a moment. And while I cue this up, so Sigourney, I think that you also, now that you have been on the other side of things, like, you know, like, I think that for people who don't analyze reality television or they've never been on a show.
Oh my god, it's totally ruined for me. It's all I can think about anytime that I see anything with like filming oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all I can think about. I'm like, wow, I wonder how many like camera people. I'm like, oh, I bet it was 1,000,000,001 fucking degrees in there.
Oh, the heat. The heat. Oh my god.
We can't have the AC on because it's too loud for the cameras and
Sigourney,
the boom and blah
I have
blah
some
blah.
I have something really
God.
really bad to tell you. It was icy on set for season 5. Like 55 degrees. Like it was like cold. It was a different studio. A different studio.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I saw.
Mm-hmm. So
it was also a semi-read.
Oh! Oh!
Well, what?
Anyway.
They went from a big-ass beautiful stage with a massive screen backdrop to what?
I didn't say
what?
I'm not saying
On
anything.
the floor? The what?
I do not see. I do not question.
I had so many questions. Why? Where's the budget?
Anyway, everyone, we are back. Hello.
I'm just saying.
The budget went to the AC is where it went.
I suppose that's money well spent.
It is. So, okay, let me see. So, Kat, where would I see these photos of you in your new wedding dress? Let me know. I have my Discord pulled up, and we will take a look as soon as possible. So, Sigourney, let's talk nails.
Love to.
Let's talk nails. You are a connoisseur of nails. Do you, let's talk shapes, let's talk application, you are...
Easy. Stiletto, acrylic.
Okay,
Every time,
done.
period.
Is this what you've got?
This is a stiletto, and it's always acrylic. I've been wearing acrylic nails for oh my god, how old am I? Over a decade now.
Wow.
Yeah.
They look great.
Thank you. Well, I get them changed out every once in a while. I gotta get a fill every.
So the difference
other
of
week.
a stiletto versus an almond.
Is that the stiletto is pointy,
Okay.
and the almond is just kind of a little bit more rounded instead of like this is a stiletto, like the beep 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 point, like you're gonna put a hole in something. The almond is just a little bit more rounded on the end, and then the coffin is if you took.
Oh, I'm not a coffin girl. Ooh.
Yeah, no.
The coffin hurts my soul.
It's kind of like the I'm spooky, but I still want a French tip,
So,
like a nasty little square French tip.
I feel like the almond...
Sorry to anyone that has a square French tip.
Sorry, everyone. I feel like the almond is, fingering friendly, and the stiletto is, you mean business.
Or,
Or you're just careful.
After, a couple days or weeks or so, depending on your lifestyle, it'll turn into an almond on its own. It'll wear down. It does. It's not, you should see me, right as I'm fresh out of there, I'm I'll poke a hole in anything. I will sometimes I accidentally will scratch myself and I'm like, dear God, and but at this point,
And how long are these?
These are
because when I go and I ask, I'm I want a stiletto acrylic that's X long.
Or you don't have to tell them X long.
Do I just need to be I want it out to here-ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just eyeball it. It's really a lot of it is just eyeballing it and just going purely based off of look because. It doesn't mean anything about numbers. It's all about how it looks.
You heard it here, folks. So, Warnie, have I told you the time that I lost some nail polish?
Inside someone?
Yes.
Oh, was it the peel away nail polish? Who are you?
Okay, so while we're talking about nails, so there was this one time where I was wearing it was a silver nail polish. And I don't know what it was about this nail polish, but it just would not adhere to my nails. No matter what base coat I put on, no matter what top coat I put on, it just came off in a sheet.
What
Very
brand was
weird.
it?
It was Essie, some sort of, it was a drugstore brand.
That's
Although
why.
I love Essie.
That's why.
Well, Essie has never done me wrong, but their formula for their metallics was not correct. So I was doing a New Year's event.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a New Year's event, and at the time, I was hot. Still hot. Just a hot slut.
But
and,
it's important to the story to know.
Yeah,
yes.
I was hot.
Yeah.
So, I'm on Scruff, and I'm oh, yeah, sure, you're hot. Oh, you live right next door. Oh, my God.
Convenient.
How convenient. So, I'm driving home. I'm driving home with my stiletto acrylic. I'm driving home with my freshly painted nails. The event is done. I'm ready to get some dick. But actually, in this case, some bus. So I go over to this guy's house, and by guy's house, it was an apartment that he shared with 3 other hot dudes who were hotter than him, but it's fine.
I'm sure the bathroom was a nightmare.
I didn't even go to the bathroom.
No TP.
We went to his room, and he had like a projector that was showing porn. I was like, oh, I'm not your first customer here, but it's fine.
That's like a whole production. That's like a...
I know, projecting porn on the walls?
That's an event.
Yeah. So, anyway, we're getting down to business.
That's so much work.
I thought so, too.
Yeah.
So, we're getting down to business, you know, and just, you know, feeling my oats, you know, there's fingers
Feeling
flying.
a butt.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, I'm fingering this guy, and I remove my fingers from this guy, and I look down, and I notice that I am missing 3 fingers worth of polish.
I wonder if his innards were like really acidic.
That's what I want to know.
Be.
Oh my God, Nathan! Surprise, everyone! The new season update is just DEVOGLAER telling this story over and over again. Sorry, babe. It wasn't Nathan's bus that I lost the nail polish in, but I wonder, did I lose the nail polish in the guy, or did I lose it before and I just didn't realize it? I don't know.
Was the rest of your hand that was not inside of him still polished?
Yep.
It was in him. And I like that.
Yeah, right? I think that's like nice, you know?
It's the gift that keeps on giving. Because I'd like to know what went through his head next time he took a dump. If he saw it all sparkling in there, like laying amongst the corn. It would, if it's like, well, if it's nail shaped and big, it would fit right over a little kernel, wouldn't it?
Oh my God!
What I'm just saying, it lines up.
You heard it here. If it's nail shaped, it would go right over a kernel. Got it.
I'm from Iowa. I know so much about corn.
You know what? Yes, actually, yeah. True. Wow. Well, Sigourney, that was quite the story. What other jewelry do you have for us? Do you want to show and tell, or do you want?
I just brought some like silly little tiptoe stuff. I didn't know you didn't have your ears pierced. I thought for sure you would have. You never went through that phase of being like, oh, I love Hot Topic. I'm gonna stretch my ears.
No. Well, here's the thing. I did.
Where is it?
My parents were like, if you come home with any piercings, nail polish, bullshit, anything like that, out of the house. Immediate out of the house. So I never got them pierced. And then the second that I went to college, I got my nose pierced. And then I got my tits pierced. Yep, got the girls. But yeah, I've never gotten my ears pierced. Onyx tried to tell me that I had small earlobes and I shouldn't get my ears pierced. But I have like normal-sized earlobes.
Yeah, you have normal-sized earlobes.
Thank
and
you.
Like, I think that if he's talking about like in terms of like stretching, I'd say no.
I don't.
Because they're itsy bitsy. I would not stretch these.
I don't think I want to do that.
But this is like, and especially now, like, I think it'd be perfect to go and get them pierced. Like, look at mine. Mine are all like saggy baggy.
Oh,
like,
did you used to have them like stretched?
No, never. But they've
Oh,
just
but you
like
wear heavy
over
drag
time-
earrings.
Well, no, even more than that. It's
No!
like I've got like 2 lobe holes. The first ones I had done when I was 5.
Oh.
And the second ones I had done when I was 10.
Were you like a sassy 5-year-old, or was that like, we're gonna take our good Christian daughter to go?
If you go and get your ears pierced at Claire's with the scary gun and like the teenager running the place, they'll give you a sucker when you're done, which was the prize I was going
that
for.
sounds great. Like, and I know I don't listen. I don't want anyone in the chat to be like, no, you should go to.
Yeah, I know, but also like I was 5.
I know.
Like it's
also,
in the fucking mall, and you know my mom was like, "Let's do it," and I said, "Yeah, it's gonna sucker."
I'm like, listen. I believe in paying technicians and paying artists what they're worth when it comes to services rendered. The guy who pierced my tits, tipped him. I was fucking hungover. I remember how much I tipped him, but I tipped him. Guy who pierced my nose, tipped him there. Tattoo artist, tip. The girl at Claire's with the gun, I ain't tipping her.
It's like that's not even how like the pay is structured.
I've got $25. I'm trying to get these girls pierced and get a sucker.
What I'm trying to say is just having ears pierced and wearing earrings for so long and just having them like, you got ones that are just fucking heavy sometimes or they get caught on shit all the time. Like it's just over time just worn them down and like pulled them. I'm like one like really bad like snag away from just like splitting on each side just because, okay. Like, that's the grossest thing you've ever fucking heard, Dragula.
No, literally, this morning I was looking at a clip of Martyrs. Have you ever seen Martyrs?
I hear you talk... Okay, let me tell you that, like, for the longest time I heard you talk about it, I was like, wow, he's like really into like saints in the Catholic Church and
Oh
like,
my God,
dying
really
for
into
what you
martyr,
believe.
yeah.
Yes, that's what I thought. I was like, well, yeah, I guess that is pretty brutal.
You're like, that's a weird, like, hyper obsession to
But
have.
okay.
Like, okay.
Yeah, and then I found out later it's like a TV thing. I've still never seen it.
Well, first of all,
But
you're-
I've heard.
a TV thing. It's a movie.
I'm sorry, I'm secretly a billion years old. I just got Botox for the first time last Wednesday, though.
Oh, how was that?
It was
Your face
not
is
as bad as I
moving
thought
like a normal face.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but you
They'll
look great.
never know that I'm not one of them. But it was not as bad as I thought it would be. We just did the forehead. I'm like, God, I hope I stopped like dripping sweat so profusely out of there all the time. Because that's supposed to be something. It's supposed to like.
Same.
I've heard a lot of people get Botox like in their armpits because it's supposed to like shrink up your little sweat pores or glands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one time I saw this. I think it was on like TLC. No, it was on E.
Ah, yes.
Aha, we love an E.
A&E TLC.
Oh yeah, the triumvirate, honey. So I was watching E, and it was like one of those, one of the plastic surgery shows, and it was this guy who was a bartender at some gay club, even though he was not gay, which I have my own thoughts on that. It's fine, but. He was like, my armpits sweat really bad, and guys in West Hollywood don't like that. F-slur.
Well, not all the guys.
I mean, I'm not an armpit girl. But anyway, so he got Botox in his armpits to stop the sweating.
Yeah.
And he said it hurt like crazy. So Kat has asked us to take a look
Let me
at
see it.
her wedding dress. You want to zoom in here?
Done.
Oh my God, Kat! You look beautiful!
Oh. Is there a 360 picture?
I think...
It's in a bag. I want to see the back. I want to see the
Do you have any
veil.
others? You look
Was
so
it really long?
good.
It's so pretty. I love the little delicate lace details.
I know.
It's
I
so
actually, for
pretty.
me, the best part are are these sleeves?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, we
They're
love a
so-
sheer sleeve.
They're so pretty. They're so dreamy and whimsical.
Oh my
I
God.
love
When is
it.
the wedding? You
love
are
it.
going to be a beautiful,
Stunning.
blushing bride. And I'm going to come steal this dress.
You should wear a little crown too.
I'm
not.
gonna get my
Why
ears. No, I'm gonna get my ears pierced, and I'm gonna wear this
I'll pierce them.
at your wedding.
We could do that later. You got ice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah.
Are you a Parent Trap kid?
I've seen both of them.
There's a second one.
No. Diva, the first one was Jamie Lee Curtis back in like the 70s.
Wait, whoa. What?
And then yeah.
Wait a
no,
minute.
she did the Freaky Friday. She was the original like kid in the Freaky Friday in the 70s. But there's another Parent Trap. It has the same girl that did Candle Shoe. This was back when like Disney
Someone says
was
Haley
really-
Mills.
This was back when Disney liked to do a lot of like live action stuff, like vintage
Yeah,
live
Disney
action
Channel
stuff.
original.
Yeah, but that was the first like original Parent Trap but then they did the Parent Trap remake with Lindsay Lohan.
Well, everyone, I did not know any of this. I also thought Martyrs was a religious thing, so I didn't know. Hey, it's some TV thing. I don't know. No, but I had no idea. But first of all, when you were like, oh yeah, it's Jamie Lee Curtis, I was like, whoa. So Jamie Lee Curtis did the original Parent Trap, and then Lindsay Lohan did Parent Trap the remake, and then
Jamie Lee Curtis did the original Freaky Friday.
and the remake.
And then that's why it was so cool that she was the mom in the remake of it.
Oh, wow. Well, also, Prinsu says, dropping in to say a little hello for my work break. Hello, Prinsu. Both y'all look gorge and deadly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just have an extended work break. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Just go to the bathroom and just like pretend you're pooping. Like, what are they gonna do?
Oh yeah,
What are they gonna do?
I used to be a poop on company time, and now that I am self-employed here, if I try to poop on company time, which is actually all of their time, they get mad at me and they're like, "You're late." Check this out. If I am 1 minute late, dad's late, prompt. That's literally, so Sigourney came in like and
Late. Always late. I'm always perpetually late. No matter what I do or how I try. It just
Sigourney
happens.
arrived
I'm always
on
like,
time.
I'll be there at 10. I am an hour late.
Sigourney arrived with enough time to get everything done, so it was totally fine. But
my rule is if you show up looking good, it's okay that you're late. It's okay.
you hear that?
Because if you show up late and you look like shit, everyone's mad. But if you show up
This
late,
is-
but you're ready and you look good, that's forgivable.
Is this why y'all are mad because I look like shit? Couldn't be. So, I agree. But there was one time where I was 2 minutes late because I had a computer problem, and it was, I mean, this was maybe what, y'all, like 7 months ago? Never live it down. Late.
It's so hard being a star, isn't it? Everyone wants so much from you, and you're just living under this microscope. Just no room to fuck up.
And it doesn't help that I have a very small bladder.
You do talk about that a lot.
I do. It's really small.
And yet I have not seen you pee once since I've been here.
I actually have to pee really bad right now.
Why don't you go pee?
Because
Vic would always be like, "This is why you get UTIs," and I'm like, I just forget to go. It's been like 4 and
I've actually never had a UTI before as well.
That's incredible.
I've never had a UTI, yeah. And I've only had gonorrhea once.
Oh.
And I know who gave it to me. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna pee. We'll be right back, and we'll maybe do some Jackbox. We'll figure it out. And yeah, do you wanna play Jackbox? Wanna do that? Okay, cool. All right, we'll be right back, everyone. I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah, go pee.
So Sigourney, tell me about the minimums on Uber Eats when you have to get yogurt, but they don't make unicorn pudding anymore.
It's on Instacart.
Oh.
Instacart had like a $10 or from where I think it came from like Ralph's. Originally, I wanted pudding because I wanted something that was going to be like thicker than water for these syringes for the show last night.
Got it.
Because I made a really cute little garter that has little holders on the side for syringes to hold it.
So,
Hi,
River.
Hi, River.
There's definitely not enough room in here for you right now, Bubby.
Do you want an Oreo?
Do you want to say
Is that
hi?
what you're smelling? Is it
Hello,
Oreos?
everyone. We are back. Welcome back to the ritual summoning. Should we here? Let me bring River up to say hello. Hi, Butter. Oh, he's like, nope. Nope. My booking fee. Anyway, everyone.
Don't you believe in giving back to the community?
Hi, River. What, do you want to be in or out? In or out, Butter?
Do you want an Oreo?
Do you want to say hi?
Can you have an Oreo?
No, he doesn't get any Oreos. He gets like healthy. He gets healthy snack, Rebecca. River gets a little bit of pickle. River gets a little bit of cheese. A little bit of apple. He's getting some
baby
butt
carrots.
Yes, baby carrots.
Dixie loves
Oh, he
baby
loves
carrots.
a baby
Dixie's
carrot.
wow for a baby carrot. Oh,
Who
my
doesn't love a
God.
baby carrot?
She won't eat anything green. She won't eat an apple.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, poor brat.
So let's see. Watermelon. I would actually think that. Oh my goodness! Hi, cheese. Hi, cheese boy. Oh my goodness. Hi, Butter.
Whiskers.
Hi, Butter.
you.
Say bye, buddy. Bye, Goober. Thank you, Nathan.
Oh, sweet baby.
Y'all, give it up for Nathan and River, please. Can I get River and Nathan's emotes in the chat? That would make me a very happy
Those are
demon.
my favorite ones.
They're cute. So let's see. So, DeSolis has a question saying, speaking of pickles, you never did finish your question earlier. Did you get to eat the sour one? I have not, because I have a question. What the fuck? So, are you a pickle person?
Yeah, I like pickles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what kind?
So-
You talking about like a little sweet baby gherkin, or you
Well,
want like a
so
Clausen's?
DeSolis gave an amazing gift. Also, what's up, Mosferatu? I love your username.
That's
Welcome
good.
to the chat.
That's good.
Grace is here. Gunmetal is here. Beanie Art, Poker Lady, Demons All Riley, down with pickles. Oh no! I love me a pickle, as y'all may know. So DeSolis gave me an amazing gift, like a Dybbuk box full of goodies and a PS2 and games. It's like a whole kit and caboodle. And also gave me 3 jumbo-size like gas station pickles.
In a bag?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
The hot ones?
Okay, you're from the Midwest. You know what I'm talking about.
I know all about gas station cuisine.
I'm not afraid of gas station sushi. I should be, but I'm not. At any rate, so there's a hot mama pickle. There's, I think, a standard pickle, and then there's also a Warhead's Sour Apple Extreme.
Nope.
And I feel
I'm
like
out.
DeSolis, I feel like that is a ghoulish item.
That's something specifically to eat on the stream.
I think so.
Just for like the lols.
I think what we're gonna do is, because have I done my Daisy impression for you? No. You know Daisy from
Rock of Love? Yeah.
Not that quite
Oh.
Daisy. I'm talking Daisy from like Daisy, Princess Peach's Wario Daisy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 Hey Sigourney, it's me, it's Daisy. That Princess Peach, she gets everything she wants. And so, it's me. I'm over here, I'm doing better. Rosalina, you know Rosalina? She got the blonde and she's got that little friend who floats around all the time. You know that one? Anyway, so Daisy, I think, is gonna make an appearance on the stream. And I'm probably gonna wear like a Daisy dress. But as me,
You should do like the midsummer and just be covered in daisies.
I think that might be what I need to do.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe we'll do the Daisy dress and I'll eat the pickle on stream.
As one does. You can't have one without the other.
When was the last time you saw Daisy out in the Mushroom Tip Kingdom without a pickle?
It's been too long.
I'll tell you. So yeah, so I think I'm probably gonna do that, and I think maybe we'll do it as like a sub goal thing. DeSolis, if you're cool with that, then we'll make that a goal that we'll do on the stream. We'll make it an event because that pickle scares me. I'm really scared.
It's definitely not like a leisure pickle.
A leisure pickle.
Yeah.
So like a leisure pickle versus like a work pickle.
That certainly is one to work on. It sounds like work to eat it.
I feel like the person who invented that pickle needs to work on themselves.
Maybe they already did. And maybe that's what...
Oh, this is what they got out of that?
Yeah.
That's really scary.
Or admirable. How successful.
That's what happens.
That they made some kind of freakish Frankenstein food, and now it's hit it big. Think about that. Think all the foods that you find at like the gas stations, like they're mega successful because they're in every gas station. Just like getting a partnership with Walmart is like a huge, mega big deal because it's a major retailer.
What, like the time that Miley Cyrus lost out her deal with Walmart because of the photo shoot that she did with Annie Leibovitz?
That sucks.
I know. I mean, Miley Cyrus is fine. Miley's fine. Also,
I love Miley Cyrus.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
me some Miley.
Yeah.
King of Wing, thank you so much for cheering those 100 bits. You are an icon. And also, so we have this thing here. It's called a demonic possession. And basically, we have on the channel, people accrue, well, the demons accrue ritual tithes. And they can use them to buy rituals, and it's a whole thing.
I have never understood what that is. I just buy the little dog sticker and put it in there.
I love you for that.
I'm not tech savvy.
It's okay. It's okay. So there's a number of there is a free in-app currency called channel points, and the channel points can be used for a variety of. They can highlight a message. They can make me drink water, and they'll make each other drink water too. There's also like Slake Your Thirst is the drink water one. There's the rack.
It makes
torture.
you drink water.
I have to drink water.
But they get the points for what?
They spend the points on it. It's a reminder
So
for
how
me.
do they get the points? So they...
They accrue points over time by watching the stream.
How many points do I have?
I don't know. Sigourney, I would guess that you probably have a good number. We're getting ready to do one, though. That's actually going to be a specialized message from me for a number of points, which is going to be fun.
You sound so confident! What kind of message is it going to be?
It's just going to be me eating a pickle. Hot pickle, hot pickle.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be one of encouragement.
Oh, no,
Some people ask me for that. They're like, will you send me a word of encouragement or something? Or like,
I'm like, that's why I have Cameo.
I don't want to do that.
It's fun. Cameo's fun. I
don't
love
wanna
it.
do that.
Oh, I do long cameos. Oh, by the way, Sigourney brought these Oreo minis. My cameos, I'll do like 8. I'll be like, we're going to chat.
Yeah, let me see you eat with them nails.
Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm literally, like, I'm like the claw.
You're an animal.
I know. Well, what
Now
am I...
pick it up like you do like this, like just with the nail.
Oh! Hold on. Okay.
Don't be a wiener.
So, here's my only issue with these.
Is that they're press-ons and they'll pop right off any goddamn minute?
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so annoying.
So
I'm like,
when you get acrylic, you're not gonna have to worry about that. But let me tell you what you will have to worry about.
What?
Is if you haven't had a fill in 3.5 weeks, and you gotta jump up on stage, and you gotta end up popping a bunch of balloons with your fucking bare hands, and all of them rip the fuck off and fly everywhere.
what? Like on an episode of The Belabos Dragula?
Every day was just a different, like, level of shit show.
So before we go into any more shit shows, so we have a couple of things here. So one is slake your thirst, so you both need to drink some water. You have water?
I have water.
Cheers. Stay hydrated. Great.
Oh.
And we also have to stretch. We have to check our posture and just make sure that we're keeping healthy.
I do like to stretch. It's so funny. I was telling someone.
You are
last
actually, you're
night-
great at stretching before a show.
I used to be.
Oh.
But now it's like, well, that's also like that's part of the reason like why I got injured like I did was because like I hadn't been keeping up on it. It's honestly things fell apart during the season 4 US tour.
It was a tough tour.
It was a hard. Well, it was,
was a
like
tough tour.
It was just a hard tour, and it's like there just wasn't like during the UK tour. You could see me like stretching, or even like every day before like filming for season 4, you could see me stretching and stuff. But like for some reason, like the US tour just kind of threw everything off. There was also like only like junk food available. What was that? Was that an earthquake?
Is that you, babe?
Yes.
Ah,
Okay.
never mind.
Oh my god! I was
Literally.
like, this is it, it's happening!
Oh, Mick is here. Hi, Mick. How are you? Y'all, Mick Douche is here in the Ritual Summoning chat. Mick Douche, thank you
Are you having a party at our house right now? Are there a bunch of people over watching this? And
Tell
I'm
the
just,
truth.
oh no, I'm not mad. It's okay if you are. I'm just wondering. I'm just curious. I just didn't know if like you were just by yourself hanging out and watching it, or if you had this on the big TV with like a whole crowd.
I want to know either way. I want to know. And Mick is amazing. Can we?
Mick,
Oh, earlier we
Mick is
were.
amazing.
Wow, I also love that Mick clocked the change from the sweatsuit.
Of course.
Well, yeah,
Of course.
Now we're watching multiple things at once. Wow.
How are you doing that? Are you all on your phones?
Big screen, small screen, medium screen.
I don't know how to do that. You know what I had to tell someone? It's so embarrassing to me,
What?
and you're gonna laugh at me, but also you're probably not gonna be surprised because you have had to deal with me on a computer before. I don't even know how to turn a computer on.
Well, sometimes they make it hard.
I don't even know how to type. Let me tell you why.
Well,
before
it's
you,
hard to type with nails.
It's because when I was little and when I was in school and when I was in Catholic school, we didn't have that. We didn't have a computer lab. We didn't learn that. And when I had to transfer over and do public school, they had already been doing that and everyone else was at a different level and I was at 0. And so there just was never a chance for me to catch up, but there was also like never a chance for me to like start because everyone else was on a different level. And we didn't have a computer at home, so there was no way for me to practice or anything.
Oh.
So I think that like technologically I'm illiterate.
Okay. Well, you know what? It is okay.
So Mick has to help me do everything on the computer.
Well, I think that I would consider myself to be the more technologically literate of the two of me and Nathan has to help me with a lot of things. But you know, I can type, I can do basic stuff. I'm an aggressive typer.
If someone
I'm a loud
asked me
typer.
to like
Typist?
if someone asked me to make a Google document, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Oh.
I didn't know what that is until like a couple years ago.
I am a Google Doc queen. I love a Google Doc. I love I love to organize. Ooh.
I do too, but all mine's physical.
Beanie Art
Look at
says,
my suitcase.
TBH, most things can be done on your phone or tablet now. You're all
Thank
good
God.
babes.
Thank God. But anytime that someone's like, you gotta do a thing and it's on the computer, and I'm like, I need help immediately.
This comment from Mick is cracking me up. I had to show her how to plug in the keyboard.
I don't know.
Well, why would you need to know?
That's not my department.
Exactly.
That is not my department.
That is not my job. So there were some other things here. Let me see. What did I miss? Spooky wants, can Sig do a Madeline Meltdown impression? Do you do a good Madeline Meltdown?
Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh, I love the deep in that one. Here, I'll give you, I said not to make a fool out of me. Fine, let's get some fucking good TV then.
Let's just go make some fucking good TV then.
Yeah!
An icon!
Honestly,
I just saw her. I saw the Banshee show.
Oh, how was
It was
that?
in Chicago. It was great.
Yeah?
It was
Good.
great. It was super cool. It was nice because I showed up. We didn't buy tickets ahead of time because honestly, I was like, I didn't even know this was happening. And we showed up at the door and they're like, do you guys have tickets? And we said no. And they said, that'll be $30. And I was like, each? They said yes. And I was like,
each?
what? $30 each?
I know that
At
drag artists
Hydrate.
gotta eat, but woo!
And luckily Madeline was at the bar and she's like, no, she's good. She's good. She comes over and she's like, no, she's good. She doesn't need to pay. And she looks at the door guy and she's like, don't you know who this is? And I was like, I don't know who I am most of the
You're
time.
like-
And she's
You're like, the face card's
she's
declining!
like, how do people not know you? And I was like, nobody knows me. I don't go out.
Honestly, I
I'm
don't
in
even
the
know with
house.
you. That is, I'm so glad that Madeline was there. And also,
Me too.
support drag, support your drag artist that you
Yeah.
love, like pay the price.
Yeah.
But I was just saying the other day, I was like, because we just had WeHo Pride here, and then LA Pride is this weekend. The most money I will pay to go to an event like that is $10.
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm not into the big corporate pride. Like it's $150.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of
wristband. I'm like,
banks and insurance companies that's paying for
Yeah.
everything already.
What is
So
that?
it's like,
What does that mean? It's like my Bank of America safe space. I'm like, I'm good. I'm
how
actually,
is it
I'm
supposed
good.
to be like celebrating the LGBT community if you're making us all pay for it? I don't get it.
Yes,
How is
Citibank.
how is that a celebration? I don't get it.
You ever just look at yourself?
Too much.
Yeah, same.
I need to get filler over here.
Oh,
I
well,
know
here, I'll-
Mick is gonna be like, you just need to stop smoking.
Well, Reject Cat asks, question, this stream will be a VOD at some point, correct? Yes, this stream will be a VOD right after we end, so enjoy your heart's content. So, let's see, there's a couple of things here that I want to do. So we have 2 demonic possessions. One is Summoner's Choice, so the demon who has redeemed that one gets to pick. Mickey and friends, please and thank you, we'll do that. And then there's a random. So, do you want to handle, do you have any like impressions that you do?
Not well.
Well, hey, me neither. So, I'll do. I have a Mickey Mouse for you.
I believe that when we were doing Exorcister and they were like, no, we don't want you to be like an Igor kind of thing. I was like, this is literally all I've got.
You're like, this is it.
I said, I've got 3 lines in this whole goddamn piece. And a hard front wig. This is the best I can do with what I have.
Oh, well, you know, Sigourney, I think you did pretty fucking good, you know. I don't know if you're aware that, you know, recently this past year, they let the copyright of the whatever, it lapsed. So, you know, they threw me off the steamboat, and
Oh, yeah!
it's been a long, hard road of truck stock dick since then.
Off the steamboat and just paddling upstream, just right to the lizard lots.
Right after, you know, I was talking to Astra the other day, and I said, hey, you know, lot lizard to lot lizard, you know, I'm normally used to all those, you know, those weird Disney gays, you know, who, they fuck in the stairwells, and they post it on, you know, Instagram.
I'm sure there's a couple of trucker Disney gays.
Oh, let me tell you, Big Steve,
How many truck cabs have you been in?
3.
Wow!
Yeah, I'll tell you. 1 was for nefarious deeds. 2
Okay.
were investigational.
Investigational?
Oh yeah, Mama, I just wanted to know. what was going on.
You were trying to crack a case instead of cracking it open? Like,
Well,
what?
you know, I had to know, because, you know, I was at this one truck stop.
Which
and
one?
It's,
Where?
you know, this was a truck stop, I want to say we were in Texas, because it was for the tour. And I was like, hey,
Which tour?
season Twilight Titans. No, the Titans tour.
Okay.
And we were all looking at this big rig. And I said, hey, how do you sleep in there? And you know how
They got a bed.
Yeah, they have a bed.
Yeah,
It's really
I know.
cool.
I know
Yeah.
how it works.
Oh.
I'm from Iowa. You know, Walcott, Iowa is home to the world's largest truck stop.
Really?
Yes. And
Wow.
it's one of my favorite places. It's always like, I always stop every time that I do the Chicago to Des Moines.
Is this
I
like
always
one of
stop
the-
at
like-
world's largest.
So it has its own like brand and shit. Like
It is, yes.
You been to a Buc-ee's?
Duh.
Oh, I love
love
Buc-ee's. Yeah,
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's is great.
I love Buc-ee's. I love Wally's.
Oh, what's a Wally's?
Wally's is like a Buc-ee's, but with like a what is it, like a bear?
Wow.
I think it's like a chubby bear, but it's nice. It's one
Chubby
of the,
bear?
Yeah, it's a chubby bear. It's kind of tall, but they've got, you know, it's just like a Buc-ee's. Like they've got
Wait,
like
wait.
a whole like food thing in the middle. They're doing all kinds of stuff. There's like a bunch of like little like treasures and trashes for me to
Love
buy.
that.
I
Love that.
love truck stop treasures. Oh my god.
Also, hello, Kitty the Doll. Kitty the Doll says, 2 legends. Thank you so much, Kitty. Kitty is the drag artist who put me in drag.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
A+.
We were just talking about your artistry. And also, I'm from the same place as Sigourney. Oh.
Des Moines? Iowa?
Des Moines?
Midwest?
Vegan?
Earth?
Oh, not Earth, honey.
That's where you're
No.
wrong.
Yeah, literally. Hi, Ivy. How are you? Diva Diabolical is here. Chubby Bear, say less. Literally.
Yeah, there was like, we stopped at a Wally's. We were, Mick and I, Chicago to Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of that area. It was in like southern Illinois. Have you ever been to a Quick Trip? You ever been to a QT? They have QT in Texas now.
They have QT in Arizona, which is where Nathan is from. Yeah. What's that weird drink that's at QT? You're talking about? It's
Yeah,
like
the Rooster Booster?
Yes, Rooster Booster. Ah! It's like a Red Bull in a.
It's their brand of energy drink.
Ooh, and that's mama. That's ooh, yeah. I know I want one.
You know what's a damn shame?
What?
Is that in Des Moines, there's a gas station chain called Come and Go.
I often come inside the Come and Go.
Well, not no more, since they got
Oh.
bought up by this Mormon family and they're all being changed. They're gonna do a whole brand change. I know, I made sure, I was like, we gotta get the Come and Go merch.
As someone who loves a magical panty,
A magical panty.
you know the magical Mormon panties?
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love
heard
it.
of those.
Also, well, hello, Onyx. Welcome to the chat. My best friend, Onyx. It's so fabulous to see your name here. How are you? I heard that you were not feeling great this morning. Can we get a little love for
Ooh.
Onyx in the chat, please?
And also, details, tell me.
yeah.
What's wrong with you?
What's up? What's going on?
What end is it coming out of? If it's coming out at all.
I love those magical panties, though.
See, when you say magical panties, I'm thinking more of like a panty that never is uncomfortable. It always fits
like
right.
like a panty with magical properties.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking this. Hold on.
It always looks good.
Magic Mormon.
Oh no, I'm
Under-
aware of what them is.
Oh, it's called the temple garment, first of all, for you heathens out there. Lusting after that Mormon dick, me. Yeah, it's just, isn't this sexy? Wow.
It's not intended to be. It's like they're like protection.
Wowee. It's their protection against people like me.
Yeah. And it works.
Well. and
How
so
many of these have you seen in person?
3.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you.
I don't know what it. I'm like, I love a man in uniform.
Of any kind.
Well, it depends.
Why? Which ones are not?
I'm not really into cops. I'm into firefighters. Like, I like a big bulky
Firefighters
uniform.
are cool.
Yeah,
Firefighters are cool.
Yeah, there's some uniform, like some military uniforms are fun. Like the fancy dress, I'm like, ooh, like you're
What about like a janitor?
Yes, yeah, very into that. Love.
What about Target? You
I
like
think-
you like a khaki?
I do like a khaki. I like a khaki because I think that, and here's the thing, most men don't know how to buy khakis for their body type.
Ooh, you know who wears a mean pair of khakis?
Who?
Fucking McDouche!
McDouche!
Yes!
Doo-doo-doo-douche! Also, wow, and that's my thing is I love a khaki that I'm like, so you're caking in that khaki. Got it.
Yes,
got it.
yes.
Mhm.
Look at that sweet dumper running around here looking professional.
Sweet dumper is horrid.
What?
Oh, dude, I despise the term like dumpy, dumper.
What?
Dumps like a truck.
You?
Like,
What?
Earrings, dumpy. Nope.
This is so off-brand for you.
I don't love it.
get
I don't love it.
I
have.
Here you are, ready for a rim job, looking for
Yeah.
pussy, and you don't like a sweet dumper?
No.
Oh my god, you're so dramatic!
I think it's now. Is it time for? Have you all heard the story of the tour bus in the UK?
Yes!
Have they heard it though?
I believe we've talked about it before.
There
the
may
toilet.
be different people here, and of course the toilet. But
The
you know,
toilet on the-
I'm dying.
I'd
do
like
it.
to talk more about how the
What?
how the information that was sent to me pre-tour about what to expect from the tour sent by you. One of the things featured on there was no pooping on the bus.
Yes.
Now I took that as we don't want to smell anyone's poops, and I was like, oh well, that's
No.
too fucking. I was like, so what do they want? I was like, bitch, I'm so upset. I'm gonna fucking show up in a diaper, and I'm gonna sit there in front of them and show them not to poop on a tour bus. I found out no, it's because the bus is not set up.
Or yeah, exactly.
I didn't understand. I thought it was a personal thing, and I was
So-
going to make you pay.
So, wow, I love how you fully intended to arrive ready just to cause chaos. You're like, this is what you fucking get. You know what? And then just a fat dumpy.
Yeah.
Ah! Not into it. Anyway, so y'all, so here's the thing, is on a tour bus, whether that's in the UK or in the US, you cannot...
You can't poop on the bus.
You cannot poop on the bus.
But I say that to people, and then some of the people are like,
People-
oh no, our bus is set up for it.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
I said. I was like, well, why did we get the cheap bus?
What the fucking fancy bus is that? You know what's funny is, okay, well actually, here's a weird question. Do you prefer the UK style, the double decker, or the US style?
Absolutely the UK one. Are you
I
kidding me?
know, it's so cute.
The bunk beds had more space in it.
Oh, I know, they're huge.
Yeah, comparatively, I love to tell people about the US tour bus and about how when we got on the bus, all of the middle beds had been picked because the way that the US tour bus was set up is the bunk beds are 3 high.
3 high.
3 high. So all of the convenient, comfortable ones are the middle ones. There's only 4. They're all gone instantly. So by the time I get on there, my choice is either to have to like
up.
spider monkey up into the top one, but there's no like a ladder or
No, you
anything.
have to put your feet into my bunk.
No, it's Saint's bunk because I was above Saint.
Oh, Saint was behind me. Yeah,
You were
and Dali
you were
was...
close to me, and I could hear you giggle at night. I'll all the bunk beds too, they have like curtains to close, and they were like blackout curtains, but it's like sometimes the curtain would be closed all the way, and I could just see like a glow coming from yours, and you'd just be like, tee.
Listen, I'm a giggler. I am a giggler, honey. I love to giggle.
You were a middle one.
Yeah, I was a middle
Yeah,
one.
you were a middle one. How luxurious. But I had to be. The choice was spider monkey up painfully into a top bunk that was like this much space, and I'd hit my head every single time.
Uh-huh.
Or have to lay completely flat on the floor in the aisle and
Do a barrel roll
in and out to get in and out of bed. And so I decided I didn't want to do that one because I was worried about what if someone accidentally kicks me while I'm in bed.
Okay, so you like.
But I did get hit with that fucking door because the Boulets had their like their bus suite in the back, their like fancy chambers, and
the fancy chambers being it's just 2 private bunks in the back, y'all.
But there's more space, and there's a door. There's a door so that they can shut, so that they don't have to see the rest of us peasants up in the front of like rolling around, flying out, my hand laying out, and just getting like whacked with the door.
Well, I think that you made the correct choice because the other option, the floor option, I want you all to imagine this.
Sweet Hoso.
Sweet little Hoso.
Sweet baby Hoso.
And when I say
my
little,
sweetest.
Hoso is like 6'2", by the way.
People are always shocked by that. They're
goop.
always shocked. They're like, "Oh, you're so tall." And then when they see me, they're like,
so tall.
"Oh, you're so tiny." Also, your head is so small. And I'm like, "Ah!"
Wait, do people say that your head is small?
Yes, and it's literally like it's one of the things that's like I'm like, "Oh." Every time I'm like, damn it, they noticed. But that's why I always wear big hair.
Oh.
Because it overcompensates for it. You would think it would be the opposite, and it would just like show off how small my head is. But actually, yeah. My
Apparently,
head's
I have a
really
small butt crack.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's that
Like
small.
it's like short or like it's
well,
just
here's
really
the thing
tight.
is, Onyx says I have a small butt crack, but Onyx has a giant butt crack. So
Are we talking in length, or
yeah.
like?
Yeah, like length, like top to bottom. I think my butt crack is perfectly proportional to my dump truck. Anyway, everyone, so Hoso is tall. Hoso is V-tall. And Hoso also is, and I think that this will not offend her, chaotic. Hoso's chaotic.
Putting it delicately.
So we would, like, this
That's
was...
my friend!
That is our friend. Like, we do love Hoso, but, and not but, and. So the U.S. tour. So Hoso, bless her heart, had to deal with like mega, what's that called? Crossing time zones, jet lag.
Yeah.
And so for the first,
constantly.
So for the first like week of the tour.
Are you talking about when we left her on the bus?
Yeah.
And she was sleeping?
Yeah.
I didn't know. And then the whole thing with that, the time I got left on the bus, I'm like, you guys left me on the bus, and Dolly's like, well, I'm not your mom. I'm not in charge of waking you up. Like, it would just be nice because maybe I want to be in my hotel room too. Hi, River.
Hi, Butter. Hi. How are you, sweet boy? Little
want
cheese.
Oreo?
So, basically, like, Hoso would go to sleep, and we wouldn't see Hoso for, like, 16 hours. Like, it would literally be, like, the next day, it's like, okay, cool, like, we arrive at the venue, maybe, like, 1, 2-ish, and then there's, like, a couple hours to get coffee or whatever, and then you get in drag, and then you do the show.
Yeah, you gotta load all your fucking stuff in.
Yeah.
You usually start getting ready by like 3.
Yeah.
Like,
but-
it takes me an hour to sign all the posters.
Oh, that's tough.
I literally, for
Tough.
like the season 5 people, I was like, did you guys have to sign 100 posters tonight ahead of time while you were in the middle of doing your makeup and running late?
It's a rite of passage, honestly, for being on the tour. So, Hoso would literally just barrel roll out of the bunk and she'd be like, what time is it? And be like, it's 4. What time's the show? 6, like always. Okay.
No!
And be like, are you gonna? She's like, no. Barrel roll back into the bunk, and literally it'd be like 4:30, and I'd be like, hey, you. I'm just like, I'm up. Like the quickest paint ever. Like looks great. But yeah, so Hoso would like Sadako barrel roll out of the fucking bunk, and it was the scariest.
Every day and night.
There was one time I thought she died. I straight up thought she was dead.
There were 2 times actually where I almost physically flew out of that 3rd level bunk. And one of them was that night that the driver hit those dogs.
Oh my god.
And remember, he told me, and I was like, that's not real. And then I got outside the bus and I saw it on the front.
Scary time.
And we were in Reno. And then I took Hoso to gamble for the first time.
Oh, that's nice of
Yeah,
you.
remember I taught her how to use a slot machine?
Oh, that's
fun.
good. So on the UK tour bus, everyone's like, what? Yeah, our bus driver was driving in the middle of the night. And
Here's how he put it. He said, driving through the middle of the night, middle of the goddamn night, there was a pack of, like, dogs. He didn't see them.
Like wild dogs.
No, but they weren't wild dogs, because I asked him what kind of dog he hit, and he was like, they were like the, like, big, like, white fluffy ones. I was like a Samoyed? And he was like, yeah, like those. And I was like, those don't make sense.
Those aren't wild dogs.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't make sense that, like, these fancy dogs are out there just loose and roaming. He said there was, like, a pack of, like, 7 of them, but, like, 2 of them got hit. And he's like, we were just out on, like, a highway, just, like, big, just open. Like, there was nothing around, like, no houses or anything. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
I don't get it, where'd they come from?
Well, everyone, welcome
Are you sure
back.
they were dogs?
I honestly,
Because I'm
probably
like,
a person. It was a person. Yeah, anyway, everyone, so that's our traumatizing tour story, but...
that's, like, the least traumatizing one.
Well, here's the real traumatizing one. So,
The toilet.
The toilet,
That's
yes.
where we are. That's
Hi.
where we are.
Hi, Caroline. Caroline. Wow, sorry, Caroline. How are you? Vanity Wren is here. Hello. Welcome. So, the UK tour bus. So, you're not allowed to poop on the bus because the sewage system is not set up that way. But you can pee on the bus. And the reason why they say you're not allowed to poop on the bus.
Oh my god.
So, then on the UK tour bus, for whatever reason, is this enough water for me to do this?
We could also just mention about how the part, like, right next to the toilet, the wall was carpeted, so that it also, like, any kind of, like, splash that would come out of it would, like, lodge into the carpet and just, like, stay and stink and, like, build, and it does not make sense to me why that part was carpet and not a normal wall to make it easy to clean.
So check this out, y'all. So, anytime we would hit a bump,
Oh, we'd break a glass. It
Oh,
would
oh, yeah.
fly off the shelf.
because there's, you're like living on this bus.
But we're
So-
in the UK, so it's fancy. So instead of giving us
like plastic cups, like a regular
they're all
tour.
glass, like wine glasses and things on there.
So the toilet. So the toilet it literally is just like a little tank under the turlet. And so if you hit a bump, I want you to imagine that all of the piss and the chemicals are doing like this. All night
Every time.
long.
Every time.
Oh my god. I mean,
And how many times the bathroom
That's
would
a
flood?
lot. Why did I do that?
How many times the bathroom would flood and you'd still be caught going in there barefoot?
I don't want to put shoes on to go pee.
You'd rather step in this, like,
Listen, I'm filth.
Where's
filth.
the filth?
Where's the filth, mama? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a barefoot sleeping queen. Cause listen,
barefoot, knowing that there was also glass breaking every day, and you're going to go step in piddle puddles in the bathroom. Where's the filth?
Where's the filth, honey? So yeah. So anyway, so here's the thing. I despise the term dumpy. I despise the term dump truck or dumps like a truck. Anything like that. Like anything that's like referring to like. It's like you might as well be like, oh, you got a hot shitter or something. I'm like, ew.
I like that too.
Ew. Ew.
But it's something funny to say to someone that I'm not trying to seduce.
Okay, that I think that tracks. But like, I don't know. I see people be like, oh yeah, my wife's dump truck ass. I'm like, or do you have a scat thing? Because if you do, that's fine.
What?
Listen, I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum, but I draw the line at scat play.
Oh, but it's cool to fucking lose all your nail polish in a butthole.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I don't make the
Wouldn't
rules.
I mean, I'm sure there's scat in that butthole, so wouldn't that make you somewhat
here's the
guilty?
thing. No, because here's the thing: is just like that time that Milk filmed that porn video with that Trump supporter, and then put it on their OnlyFans.
What?
Oh, you didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, Milk. I don't know if Milk still does an OnlyFans, but Milk.
Recently?
This is maybe a couple years ago. Milk had an OnlyFans.
Post Drag Race?
Yeah, post drag.
All Stars?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Oh.
I mean, that season didn't do good anyways.
Check this out, Sigourney. So, Milk has an OnlyFans, and Milk films a video with this guy who she's friends with, but is also like a log cabin Republican, like active conservative,
Friends
like.
with too?
Oh yeah, like
So not even just a rando, just like
nope, just like on social, being like, oh, this is my friend, asshole Trump supporter guy. Anyway, we're fucking. So they go back to Milk's apartment, and they're filming a video of them having sex, and in the video, Milk is bottoming, and there's a little bit of scat. And as someone who has butt sex, it does happen, that's a butt. But instead of just not, like, I would say editing the video out or not filming that part or whatever, Milk narrates the video. Milk is literally doing a narration. And
like
she
the director's cut.
Yeah, and she's like, so, as you can see in this video, there's a little bit of materius fecalis, and, it's a natural part of having sex, and so I'm not ashamed to say that there was a little bit of poop in my butt.
And then
the video continues, and, and I haven't seen, that's the only piece that I've seen. But...
was it really noticeable if she
Not really! I
out?
mean, like, okay, like, straight up, if you would have just been, like, looking at the video...
So does she do it like she stops the video with, like, a dick in her butt and says, as you can see...
With a dick in her butt? No. No, it's literally like a running commentary.
Like, does she pause it, or is it just, like, as it's going, like, talk like a nature documentary
It's
talking
as she's
over it?
getting boned down.
So that part was edited in, but the actual act was not edited out, but
Correct.
there was editing that took place.
Yes.
And that was the choice that was made.
Correct. Why?
Interesting.
Like, why?
I do not understand this artistic vision.
I am not understand either. I truly am not understand. And so to go back to the point, if you're gonna do stuff in the butt, there's potential that there's going to be some doo-doo in the butt.
Oh, so doo-doo is fine, but dumper's not?
None of these are fine. But if you're gonna refer to it as like, ooh, like a hot dumpy, like, No. Nathan and I, I'm not gonna tell that story. Not gonna tell that story. Anyway, everyone, you give to me narration porn, please, not you give. Yeah. No. Like, just no. And here's the thing. If you're into scat play,
Good for you.
that's great.
I'm glad you have something that you're into.
I'm glad you have that, and I genuinely hope that you and your partners consensually agree that that's a thing that you're both into.
And clean up after.
I just feel like you'd get a sty.
Yeah?
Yeah, right? Like,
maybe if you're, like, really into, like, touching eyes,
Well-
I don't think that's necessarily.
like, okay, like, check this out. Well, also, Beanie Art says, but, like, when people say, fuck the shit out of you, it's a bit close to home. I guess that's fine, I guess, because I don't know. I don't associate those things together. I don't know why. But dumpy, dumper, pooper, shitter, fart box.
See, I always like to use those words as, like, pet names.
That's fine. Like, poopy, like, you called me poopy the other day.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
And and then Dolly told me one time that they accidentally were at the grocery store to get groceries by accident. But
Okay.
but when the cashier handed back the money,
He goes,
and
and
Dolly,
they go,
Dolly,
"Thanks, Poopy."
Dolly was like, "Thanks, Poopy," and like later texted me and was
Aw.
like, "Damn it, what have you done?"
Oh, Durla, I love it. Dolly made this.
Really?
Yeah, Dolly
wow.
made this bow tie. Isn't that cute? Leather. Ooh. Lined. Ooh.
You know, I taught them that backstitching was a thing.
Are
You weren't there. You don't remember
Nope.
that during that final week in the house, and Dolly was like, "Hey, can you help me like with this skirt? The finale glamour.
This is the finale glamour gown.
Here I am, just working to death. At that point, like, I got no sleep that entire week. I was
remember.
up for days in a row. Not a nap, not nothing. Not at night.
Nothing.
During the day. And you know, I couldn't hardly eat either because I was always in body and I couldn't eat at the house for reasons. And Dolly was like, "Can you help me with this skirt?" And I was like, "Oh my God, fine." I had my sewing machine with me. No tables in this house either. I'm on the floor, on the sewing machine on the floor, using my hand to do the pedal, and Dolly's watching, and I do a backstage, and they were like, "What's that there? What'd you just do?" And I was like, "You don't know this?" I was like, "You know, this is like the important part to make sure that like it doesn't unravel on the end. You gotta do that."
And they didn't know. And they were roommates.
Well, no.
Well, yeah. Was this house the Saw bathroom? Basically, yes.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
How much can I talk about the house?
You've already talked too much.
You said you were gonna. I said if I start to do too much, you gotta give me a signal.
And this is the signal!
It's too late!
It's too late for Sigourney's NDA. It's too late.
Well, you know, if it's too late for me, then everyone else is done past due.
Oh, you're good. Sometimes I see comments people make.
Yeah,
and I'm
right.
Like,
See, Mick, I'm good.
Mick is good. There are sometimes, literally, I see people running their mouths, and I'm like, you're gonna get slapped by a lawyer. Like, I'm gonna ask Mick to slap you. How about that?
He doesn't do that kind of law.
That's fine. They don't need to know that.
And they probably wouldn't either.
Yeah. Sometimes all you gotta do is send a letter on letterhead.
For all of the times that we've had to send out a cease and desist for anyone that decides that their name wants to be Sigourney Beaver too.
Don't do it.
A drag artist, specifically, another drag queen, decides that their name is going to be Sigourney Beaver.
It's a great name, and you definitely cornered the market.
You.
You did good. You did good.
Thank you. That's most of my appeal. Is the name.
Sidebar. Have you seen the trailer for Alien Romulus?
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
my
excited
God.
about it. When is
Yeah.
it coming out? I never get
I
to
think,
see
like,
movies either, so.
July. I think it's actually July. Like I think it's coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have an Alamo Draft House by our house now. There's one in Wrigley.
Love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
so
the
we
Wrigleyville
could-
Cum Dum.
Yeah. Yes. The legend of the Wrigleyville Cum Dum.
Yep.
But yeah, there's an Alamo right by Wrigley Field, so
Wow.
it's really close to us.
Okay.
We went and saw. What did we see? Mick made me go to Reanimator 2.
Oh.
Was playing.
How was it?
It was something.
It's a TV thing.
What? Damn it!
Oh my God. Also, hi Catarella, how are you? What is up? Mick Douche says Alamo shut
down their Dallas locations? Really?
Oh, that's a bummer.
That's strange.
Yeah, that is a bummer.
The original's in Austin.
Mhm.
Yeah. I love Dallas. How close was your house to Dallas?
About 4 hours.
Okay, so were you closer to Houston?
Yeah, like so
Gotcha.
like it's like Houston, Austin, Dallas.
I've only been to Austin like twice, and both times were under 24 hours. So I haven't gotten to do it, and I want to go see the bats.
Oh, it's really fun.
I wanna see the bats.
Austin's fabulous. Houston is lame, and Dallas sucks. But if you
No.
live in those places, it's fine. It's fine. Because
Let me tell. How many times have you heard me talk about it? How do you not remember? As soon as the tour bus stopped in Dallas, I was like, "Bye!" Like it parked, and I was like, "Whoop!" Just right off to shoe deal.
You really did. You
I
really
did.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
Yeah.
I did, and I bought shoes. I didn't buy as many as I wanted to because they didn't have as many as I liked. But I was ready. I was ready. I said, "We're on a bus in the U.S. I ain't got to worry about shipping anything back."
She's gonna live her best
Remember, I
shoe
went
deal
out that
life.
first night of tour, and I went and I bought a sewing machine.
I remember that. I do.
And I was sewing in the hotel room because I had to finish my
Oh,
outfits.
and I knew this was gonna happen. But let's see. Nitro Quack is here. Hi, Nitro Quack. How are you? And also, Mick Douche, franchisee in bankruptcy. Oh.
They would know.
Yeah. Well, also, let's see. Vanity Wren says, Houston is fun if you know where to go. And Catarella, who I knew I would get with this comment, says, okay, what did you say about H-Town? I just think that it is hot. That's it. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say.
What's the grocery store there? It's H-E-B.
H-E-B.
H-E-B!
Woo!
The tortillas.
H-E-B. Now, let me tell y'all a little something about H-E-B.
Yes, here it
H-E-B is it ain't even like HEB is a grocery store. We're talking a religious
paradise.
You remember martyrs? You remember the religious people? It's like going to church. Hey, Nathan. He probably got his little headphones in. He can't see.
He does.
But I literally took Nathan to HEB, and before I did, I was like, we're gonna go to HEB. And he's like, what? We're going to a fucking grocery store. Like, what's the deal? And I was like, whoa, woo! All right, cowboy, gonna rustle us up some grub here. And, yeah, oh, Nacho Slanderer's here. Hi, Nacho, how are you? Are you familiar with Nacho Slanderer's artwork?
No, but I like this name, so
Yeah.
I'm immediately drawn in.
Amazing. Let me show you some work that Nacho Slanderer has
Please.
done. I'm
HEB
trying
is
this little
lit.
side. Oh, that is a man's penis.
I didn't see it. On Instagram?
It wasn't like a, it wasn't like
Oh,
out.
must be nice. Anytime I can't post fucking anything without my Instagram getting reported. Literally. And you know what it's cited for? Anything that I post, even like posts of
Just
me
like-
performing, it gets flagged for being sexually suggestive.
That's
Like, let me live. This is just how I move. I can't help it.
I can't help that I'm sexy. So yeah, Nacho has done like this artwork.
Ah.
How cute is that? Ooh, I'm still learning. I'm learning the
Yeah,
nails.
it's easier with the side than it is with the finger.
Okay,
Like the
I'm gonna-
finger down, it's easy. Like you'll get it.
Okay. So how about even like a this one here, like.
Love that.
Cute, cute,
Love
cute.
that.
Mhm.
Love that.
Oh, if you scroll Sigourney, you're on there. Let's see if we
Where?
can find. Okay, hold on.
I love fan art.
Okay,
It's my
let's
favorite.
see. Oh my God! How
so
cute.
cutie, but more so.
Oh, look at that!
Look at all of us together.
Yay! That's nice.
You know, meet and greets are my favorite. They are my favorite part of the gig. They're
is
my
so
favorite.
fun.
And you know what? They told me that I was gonna get to do the meet and greet for the season 5 tour.
What happened?
And I was so excited. I was so ready. I had a fresh hair made and everything.
A fresh
I made
hair?
sure it was an updo so that no one would smush it. Let me give you guys a very helpful tip. If you ever are going to hug a drag queen, do not come at me like this, thinking that you're gonna get an over. Because every time that happens, you smush my hair. You smush my hair, and by the end of it, it's all fucked up. Please, always come with an under. And don't be, like, thrown off when you do come at me like this, and I swoop in and give you where you're supposed to be.
Oh, I have a funny story. It's not drag related, but it's kind of about this. So
Uh-huh.
Nathan's mom has a friend who is she's a go under. She's a go under kind of hugger.
That's what I prefer, because, hello,
But check this out. Like I'm gonna do it for you here.
please.
So she's like tiny. Like she's like she's like 5'2".
Like
and
this?
so yeah, she'll go like that. And so I have like hello, hi. I've started to go low. And
That's weird. Why would you do that?
because she goes so low that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go low. But she goes, I'm gonna go lower, and literally was like on the ground. I was like, a little gremlin.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yes,
Because I do stupid things all the time and I can't help it. Ha ha ha.
Uh-huh.
So I was at a meet and greet.
Uh-huh.
I was doing a meet and greet and there was a performer there who I've known for a really long time, but I hadn't actually met in person, and we were doing a picture together, and I thought they were like squatting down, doing like, you know, the little like sorority squat. Which is, you know, another one of my favorite meet and greet poses.
Sure.
So I squatted down too and was like, tee sorority squat. She was not squatting. And she was
Just
like,
down
she's
low?
just short. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought.
Amazing. Well, at least you weren't like, let me pick you up or something really weird.
No, that's weird.
I know.
That's a weird thing to do to a short person or
Yeah.
someone shorter than you.
Unless it's like a little short king. You know. Yeah,
A lot of drag kings are short.
that's true. Love a little short king. At any rate, everyone, so let's see. Gotta let performers choose the lean-in angle for sure. What do you think about a lean-in?
What, doing like a side one like this? Like, that's kind of strange. Are you talking about like a hug or like a pose for like a meet and greet picture? Because the lean-in is always kind of like giving the like, I'm doing this, but I don't want to, but I have to, otherwise Reddit's gonna go off.
Oh, yeah, that's Reddit crazy.
Reddit is crazy. But I don't do the lean-ins. Every time that it's like a meet and greet and there's someone that comes up and I was like, let's take a picture, and they're like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, well, here's some of my favorite poses.
Uh-huh.
I love to do, my number one favorite one that everyone always wants to do as soon as I suggest it is to do the boule.
It's fun.
It's fun! It's fun, and
It's
you
a fun
know,
time.
like, yeah. Otherwise, I like to do, like, the, like, hugging, like, kind of one. I don't like
That
to do,
one's good.
I don't like to do the Charlie's Angels or the back-to-back. That's just kind of, like, weird.
I'm not a back-to-back
And
kind of gal.
also, like, hello, my hair. It's gonna, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, but if there's a ton of people, because sometimes you get that, like, person that comes up and they're like, I want to do a photo individually, and then I want to do a photo with each one of my friends in this group of 6 people individually, and then we want to do one all together at the end.
Ooh, and it starts to get a little complicated. I'm like, Mom,
Well, I'm
you're
like,
70.
listen, live it up. You paid for it. Like, I'm here, like, to give you what you want. But when we do the one that's all together and it's really crowded, I said, we're all gonna go in. And we're gonna do it prom style. So grab the person in front of you, like at the waist or like the belly or whatever, and like that one's always fun.
Yeah. Reign of Terror is here. Hello, Demon Father and Sigourney. You both look lovely today. And let's see. Thomas McNabb says, I shared it in the Discord. I remember Sigourney complimented my outfit and I was smiling under my mask. Aww, that is really
I see a lot
cute.
of like really, really cool outfits and things.
Yeah, I
saw
love
a
looking at
really
it.
cute, the last meet and greet that I did,
Uh-huh.
I saw a really cute purse, because you know I love a silly little tiptoe purse.
You do.
It
you
was
do.
a little brain in a jar.
Do show off
It was
your little
so
tiptoe
cute.
purse.
Oh, this is one of my favorite tiptoe purses, because it's like the most
What's a
roomy.
tiptoe purse?
Okay, so this was a term that I taught you, because there's so many silly little.
I
so
love-
I have like a silly little
Truly.
language, and
I honestly like I love having you here.
I
This
love
is
being
amazing.
had.
Show us off. Show us
So
a tiptoe.
a tiptoe is when you're at the gig and you are in drag before the show or after the show, but you're not performing. And you don't want to be in body, but you're literally like,
Sure.
there's some gigs that tell you, they're like, all right, you got to be here till bar close,
And
or
you
you're
need to
not
walk
getting
around, you
paid,
need
or you're
to
not getting
pay,
paid.
yeah.
You got to walk around and you got to mingle with everyone for the next
Ew,
3.5
that's-
hours. Right. I don't.
Yeah,
But-
don't do those gigs.
But you're just kind of tiptoeing around.
Uh-huh.
So a tiptoe is like, a tiptoe outfit is something like comfy that I don't have to be in body in. You'll see me in like a nice like brocade pillowcase or something. That's my favorite. You know I love a brocade.
You do, you
yes,
do.
because I always love to like be like pouring sweat all the time too, not wearing things that are ventilated. You know,
That-
I love
that is
velvet and pleather, vinyl.
Woo!
I know I'm a monster. Every summer. That's just my phone.
Oh, okay,
Every
right.
summer I say, I'm like, this is going to be the summer of mesh. I'm going to do it right. I'm going to do it smart. I'm not going to sweat to death. It still hasn't happened.
That is a boule thing too. Like every season, the boules will be like, "This is the season we're gonna go youthful, body, sexy. We're just
I've
gonna."
seen that before.
They look great. They look
Yeah.
great. But youthful, body, sexy in their minds means less fabric, not wearing latex, and then without a doubt, there's they're like.
They're literally wearing latex cat suits on the tour.
I
Every
know!
goddamn tour stop, I told Drac, I was like, girl, I wonder how that's gonna smell by the end of this.
Oh
like,
my
it couldn't be
God.
me. Couldn't be me. I couldn't wear latex. First of all, number one, I'd put a nail through it.
Oof. And they look fabulous, but it's always the running gag of like, yep, we said we were gonna go like very, very minimal fabrics, we're gonna be comfy, we're gonna, just easy. And then it's all right, we got the horns, we got the helmet,
We got a
the
whole goddamn headpiece,
we got the
high
shoulder
neck, long sleeve,
this
down,
part
down,
connects
down.
via USB-C, and then you've got to do the corset at the same time while you gotta like pat your head and rub your tummy at the same time.
And then every time that the camera's not on us, we need you over here fanning us.
Yep.
That was my favorite. We see you go over when there'd be a break, and we'd all have to be standing on stage just sweating to death. I've been in a corset for like 8 hours, and like my wig is so tight. I felt one of my little rubber bands like break and just like snap against my scalp. And then you're over there just like fanning both of them at the same time.
Because listen, I know, like, if it gets too hot, ain't nobody having fun. Ain't
Me,
nobody.
number one, actively suffering. This is my tiptoe purse, because I love to have a silly tiptoe purse.
Ah!
So I like to have a silly little handbag, because I always need a handbag to carry all my little goodies. But
Aw.
I like it to be funny. I like it to be silly. I've got a lot of good ones.
I love that. What's your favorite? Is this your favorite or?
Well, this is like the most like roomy one I have.
Okay, because this is purely just a like.
It's cute. It's big. Because the other thing too is a lot of silly little purses are not that big. unfortunately.
Sure.
I have, I don't know if you've seen it, I have that Rami Dabami one that looks like...
What'd you call me?
Rami Dabami is this incredible artist from the Netherlands.
Oh,
and she...
Jess says that she has the same purse.
Yes!
How
it's
cute is that?
I love it. It's, it looks like raw ground hamburger beef.
Oh, like
Yeah.
on a white plastic styrofoam
Yeah,
tray
but
thing?
without the styrofoam, so it's just...
Oh, so just raw beef.
But it looks real. It's hyper realistic.
So are we
She's
talking? Are we
incredible.
talking like Folsom Sunday asshole raw beef, or like you bought it at HEB raw beef for the purposes of consumption?
I could have Mick go into the drag room right now and take a picture of it and send it to me, and I could show you. Or I could get on Rami's website. But I also have one that she made that looks like a loaf of bread in like a cellophane bag. And
Oh,
it
that's
looks
cute.
real.
That's
it
cute.
looks like real food. So those are two of my favorite little tiptoes.
Oh.
I just got a really cute one from Gentle Thrills that's it's a little bat like hanging upside down, but it's fully beaded.
Oh, it's cute.
It's fully beaded clutch and like it has a little wristlet optional. It's so cute. That's my new favorite one. But it's
Oh.
tiny, it's not too big.
Mick wants to know what you want. Which purse?
The hamburger Rami Dabami. It's behind the door. It's like hanging up. I think it's like close like towards the top hook. The drag room is so out of control. You've never seen it, even though I've invited you over to my house so many times.
See, here's the thing, Sigourney, and I'll tell you this. And now that I'm no longer touring or traveling, when I tour or travel, my social meter is about yay big, and that is about as big as I can have one phone call with Nathan, and then I can't do anything else.
Well, when
now,
you're doing a job of 6 people.
hello, thank you for that. But now, let's hang out. Let's go.
Come to my house!
Let's go to the house.
Come to my house!
Let's watch the new season of Dragula. Let's, well, maybe. I don't know if you want to watch it. But we can.
Well, I'm going
Yeah,
to.
okay, cool.
I got something to tell you later about that.
Oh, fierce. So we'll do the new season of Dragula, and then we'll go to Chicago Diner. It'll be fabulous.
Yes! And you'll get to meet the new cast of cats. Yes.
New
You never got to
kitty
meet the old
titties.
cast
I
either.
know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
sweet
had
babies.
3 cats die in the last 3 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Mick and I was like, Mick was like, if one other cat dies, we're moving. Because I'm like, is it the house? Is it the house? Is it the condo? I don't know.
Is it?
I don't think so because Athena was just ancient.
Oh,
She
okay.
was like 2 weeks shy of her 18th birthday.
Oh my god, that is a great age.
I had her since I
Wow.
was a kitten, and then when I moved
Since
out,
you were a kitten?
since I was a tiny kitten, she was also a kitten.
Aww.
Right, but when I moved out of my mom's house, I wasn't able to take her with me because she also had a litter mate that we had, and they were bonded, and I was like, I can't separate them.
Sweeties.
But then when my mom died, I got to like take Athena home and like care for her, you know.
Aw.
Yeah.
That is so
It's
sweet.
so sad. But yeah, Athena died during the UK tour, remember? Oh, I told Abora that story last
Oh,
night.
God, that
oh
was
my
rough.
god, what a day, what a time.
Woo!
That whole 24-hour period between that slippery gig in Glasgow, having to be on
Oh.
the frozen tour bus, I'm in my bunk in an ankle-length fur coat and my sneakers, trying to take a nap under 2 comforters, actively seeing my breath. And then had to
Yeah.
go to the airport at 4:30.
That was
The
fucking
5 of us,
crazy.
and then they had to change the flights because we didn't have negative COVID tests, but they had a COVID testing on site, but it didn't open till 8. Our flight was supposed to be at 7, so we had to call the tour company. They had to reschedule our flights. So what was supposed to be an easy day of just like flying to Amsterdam and having lunch in the airport and flying back turned into a whole goddamn excursion. Meanwhile, my cat's actively dying at home. I'm getting like phone updates from Mick, like as I'm like getting on a plane, getting off the plane, getting on a plane, getting off the plane. That was a terrible day.
That was terrible.
You weren't even there.
I know.
You got to enjoy your off day.
No, I did not. I'll tell you what I ended up doing. I ended up walking for 4 hours in the rain trying to find a fucking hardware store. You know what? I'll say this about America.
For what?
Because the battery for the Boulez grinder didn't make it through airport security because they had rubbed the labels off of everything for the show, and then the fucking security was like, well, "This could be a bomb. This could be a bomb." And I was like, "It's not a bomb, it's a battery." And they were like, "You cannot have it. You cannot have it." Got confiscated. So I'm literally walking around in the rain trying to find a fucking hardware store because you know what? I'll say this. I want a Home Depot. I'm a Home Depot kind of gal.
I just want crushed black pepper. Why was that so hard to find in the UK?
Oh my god. One time we were at this restaurant in the UK and I was like, "Do you have any like chili flakes or," because I was having pizza and I was like, "Can I have some sort of like hot pepper?" And they were like, sure. And they brought me
They
a
bring
bell.
you beans?
They brought me a bell pepper.
Oh.
I was like, oh, this is really sweet of you, but that's not a thing. Y'all over there in the UK live a different kind of life.
Eating different.
Yeah, and so the grinder is it's an angle grinder because they were doing the Frankenstein show, and
that's why I couldn't do my Bride of Frankenstein. I found out a week before. And you were like, "We'll just do the Grimes one."
Ding. Yeah. Anyway, so not my fun day, not your fun day. Different kinds of not fun, but I did have a sad phone call with Nathan that day where I was like, I want to go home. This is, I don't want to be here anymore. He was like, have you had water? Have you eaten? Have you slept? No. He's like, do all three things and then call me back. I had a nap. I had a snack. I had a water. I was like, hey, I'm fine.
The luxury.
I know, right?
I know
Drink
that's
water.
a rare occurrence in that field of work.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Also, Cody says, hello, friends. I'm back. Hello, Cody. How are you? Welcome back. Thomas McNabb, cruel. You should have gone to Pizza Express. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Oh,
I just know that I can't have Mountain Dew there.
Did you have a Venom when we were in Glasgow?
A what?
A Venom?
What?
So, Beanie Arts here. So a Venom is it's like a nightmare beverage that consists of like 17...
right.
It's like a Long Island iced tea, but with energy drink in it.
Work.
I know, it really
My party starter used to be a double well whiskey and Red Bull.
I think that Sigourney, I truly believe that there's a reason that things happen, and most things.
That I don't drink much anymore.
Well, I was going to say, the reason is that, like, there's probably a good reason that you and I didn't know each other when we were both, like, college trash bags.
You went to college?
Yeah.
Oh, must be nice.
Well, when we were that age then, because I was a messy gal. And, I know you were.
Yeah.
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 You were messy. I know that story.
Yeah. Which one?
Is
Oh, wait, the one that I shit my G-string?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was telling someone, I was like, man, there is no better feeling in the world other than putting on a fresh pair of panties after a hard night of partying. No better feeling. Not like shaven fresh legs with lotion into clean sheets. It's the fresh panties after a hard night. Like you closed the bar down and you went to Afties.
Ooh!
Oh yeah, and you got work in the morning.
Oh no!
Oh yes. Oh yes, and putting on that fresh pair of panties, I'm just like, refreshed.
There was.
Who needs a shower?
Here's a fun story that I've never told publicly. There was one time, the pre-production of season 2 of the Blade Brothers Dragula, where...
What a time.
Oh, that was a scary time. I went out, honey. Onyx and I went out, and it was the type of going out where it was like, hey, you want another one? Yeah, absolutely, cool. It's now 6 a.m., and I'm like, I have to go to work in like an hour. And he was like, what?
I gotta go pick up contestants in a van.
Oh,
in
no,
an hour.
they weren't here yet. But I went to this meeting, and Drac took one look at me and was like,
ew.
You doing all right today? And I was like, yeah.
Shaking, just
I'm
like
good.
involuntarily.
I'm good. Ha 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 ha. And let me tell you, that was the worst meeting of my life. I remember, because Nathan and I weren't dating at the time, and I look over, and Nathan just goes, I'm really hurting. I'm really hurting, y'all. Anyway. Yep.
Well, at least you didn't have to wait tables for 10 hours.
No, that's true. I did
Yeah.
not have to do that. No,
Yeah.
but I had to do pre-production on season 2, which was, let me tell you, that's
Beastly.
yeah. Your season was very easy in retrospect.
Oh, was it for you?
Yeah. Because here's the thing. The show must go on.
The show must go wrong.
The show must go wrong. Let's see. Cody says, Riley ordering 5-gallon green tea shots while we were in Boston. Have you had a green tea shot?
I don't like it.
I don't know what that is. Is it actual green tea? Or...
I'm very picky all over about everything. It's true. You know, I only wear one style of shoe. It's a stiletto or it's nothing.
Listen, she is a no meat, no dairy, yes eggs, no fish, vegan.
A fish is a meat.
Oh, so no. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Well,
no
I
fish.
don't understand. I've
There's-
never
there-
understood why people like separate that.
It's because I think I'm not gonna say anything.
It's,
I just think,
it's still
I
it
just
still
think that
has
people are-
eyes. It still shits. It's a meat.
So if I didn't have eyes but I shit, am I a meat?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're not a plant.
you don't know that. You don't know that actually.
An industry plant.
Dun dun dun!
Exposed.
Nepo baby DeVogler.
Tell me one of your favorite memories of season 4, and I'll tell you one of mine.
Okay, let's keep it cute.
It's a
Let's keep it
favorite.
nice.
It's a favorite memory. It's a nice one, not one where I'm being shady and being like
Favorite moments of season 4.
just an A1. It doesn't have to be your top favorite, but just something that
this
like
is,
would
okay,
be your
actually
favorite.
this is a good one because so I wanna just say this. Filming TV is hard, and filming Dragula is hard.
Very, very hard.
And you're a what's the word? I want something that's like not workhorse, but like you're a trooper.
That is exactly what Drax said to me after like
You're a
we
trooper.
wrapped the final episode, and I had just been hosed off with a hose in an alley in just my underwear, having all that blood hosed off of me, and I come inside and they've ordered pizza for everyone and there's nothing for me. And Drac was like, "You're a real trooper. After
You're
everything this season, you're a real trooper. After getting
were a
injured like
trooper.
every episode and everything else that you went through."
Hey, listen, I didn't injure you. At any rate, I did throw a pie.
You
in your
did
face.
injure me. You did injure me because do you not remember when you threw that hard ass tomato right at me in the titty? Right at me in the titty, hit me right in the implant. We had to stop. We had to stop because
And
it was
that-
so bad because it still hadn't dropped yet. I had just had my tits done in February, and then we started
Now,
like I
Sigourney.
was not. I should not have been there because I was not fully healed yet.
Uh-huh.
One of my tits was still up. It hadn't even dropped yet, and you fucking nail me in there with a fucking fruit. My God, I'm on that shitty tricycle.
So-
Why was I the only one that got 3 wheels? Everyone else got to have 4.
Well,
I
let
had
me-
3.
Let me tell you, that vehicle was specifically given to you by the producer who loves you and was like, "I want Sigourney to have this one," and we were like, "Okay." He's like, "She has to have this one." I was like, "Okay, got it. She can have that one.
It's nice to be
fine."
nice.
It is nice to be nice. So that was actually not the titty smack, but
It was the same day.
yeah, filming that day was really fun because, and I don't know if you feel the same way, but after being where we filmed in the Globe all
Which
season
I
long,
loved, and I prefer.
it's fabulous, but it's
Yeah.
nice to I feel like the energy that day was good.
We
It was
didn't get a
like-
lot of field trips our season.
No, you didn't,
The only
because of
time that
COVID.
I got to leave was to go to an extermination.
I love that extermination. I would do that any day,
That
any night.
didn't even count as an extermination. It was like riding the bull.
It-
Oh, but then when
Oh.
you hit me in the knee with the bull.
What the fuck?
Who was driving the
The
stick?
other person.
Who was that? Was
The
that Patrick?
No, it wasn't Patrick.
was that?
I'm not gonna say their name, but it was the other person.
Not the one that came and insisted on scooping me up and carrying me out of it.
I don't think that they would have had the upper body strength.
Well,
Well.
Someone there did.
Anyway.
After I had gotten nailed, I stayed on the bull so long that I got bored and was like, well, I want to be done now. So I let myself get thrown off. It's all like, it's like a bounce house right around it.
Yeah.
And I'm down. Someone is still spinning that thing. It comes around and just like nails me right in the bad knee. And I was like,
You did get nailed in the knee.
it
You
was
did.
bad. Remember, I had everyone come over to me with like I was sitting there on a couch with an ice pack, like really scared, and
Yeah.
everyone was like, "How is it? How are you? Are you
Listen,
okay?"
filming
Like
Dracula
everyone was
is
panicking
hard.
and trying to figure out, okay, now what?
Yeah. What do we do about this?
It
Also,
was literally everyone came over. Everyone from production came over and was like, "So."
So, we amputating this thing or what? Also, check out this drag name. Annabelle Lecter is here.
Very
Hi.
good.
Love
Very
that.
good. Very
Hi,
good.
Annabelle. How are
Very
you?
good.
Welcome to the Ritual Summoning. It's so fabulous to have you here. And now we have a question. So Thomas McNabb wants to know. I have a question for Sigourney. Which elimination, well, let's say extermination, from season 5 would she have liked to done, and which would she not have liked to have done?
I only have half an answer for that.
Okay.
Um,
Also, hi, Jangelina. Thank you so much for following. Also, the person who unfollowed when we were at 11:50, fuck you.
Work.
Just kidding. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, you let me know if I'm going too far on the NDA.
Oh, well, we're talking about season 5, which you weren't on.
Oh, season 5!
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh my god, Rotting Bones, no. Blech.
What?
Oh, Rotting Bones said that was me. Because we hit our follower goal earlier, and then someone unfollowed.
Just
out
to
of
be
spite.
sassy.
Mhm.
I love that.
My favorite.
That's my favorite.
I know.
I like to be that girl.
So, season 5, what extermination would you have liked to done, and which one would you have not liked to do?
I don't even remember what they were. What were they?
There was the, there was moving mealworms around with your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
There was bungee jumping.
I don't think animals should be used as props.
Okay, so there was also bungee jumping. There was, what was the one?
The bungee jumping, I would have been worried that I would have dislocated something because, of course, that would happen to me.
Bungee jumping is fun.
Of course, it would like dislocate my knee or
It
something
would.
terrible,
It
right?
would.
To me, it would happen. It's just inevitable.
There was also...
Oh, the rats. Yeah.
Rats is cute. Like, here's my thing, and I just know I'm different in this way. I love a little rat.
I love rats. I
love
love
rat.
ratties. I love
So,
ratties.
oh my God, they're so cute, so smart, so sweet. Look. Oh, there was the electric shock maze.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one was fun.
Yeah, that looked like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It hurt real bad?
Yeah.
Did it hurt more than the little electric chairs? Did you do the electric chairs?
I did.
Did you do it with your bare ass on it?
That's the thing. The electric chairs hurt.
They
That
did
hurt.
hurt.
That
They
really
did
did
hurt.
hurt. Yeah,
and
those
I
really
took
hurt.
I took a hit. I took a hit every single time. I was the only one that was bare assed on that thing because I was in that little itsy bitsy Cher turn back time leotard.
You know what's funny about today?
Everything.
Well, truly everything. But the funniest thing about today is that we are actually full circle to the beginning of this conversation.
Which was what?
We were talking about getting into Ubers or getting into cars with your bare ass.
Yeah.
And now here we are at the end talking about the season 4 Monsters
This is
of
the
Rock
end?
Extermination. We have 4 minutes left.
Oh.
It is today has flown by.
Oh.
I know. We were
And you've only had one bathroom break.
which I think my record is 4.
For a minimum?
The max I've ever.
What? I don't know.
I'm just
I was asking.
right there, just gonna just.
I wouldn't have liked to have done any of the exterminations for
you want to
season
win.
5.
You want to win.
Well,
right?
that's, I mean, like, honestly, truly, like, I know this is such a Page answer, but, like, getting cast is the win. Getting cast is the win.
Truly.
And so everything else that comes after that is, like, an amazing once-in-a-lifetime experience that, like, you should enjoy it for all it's worth.
Totally. And I
Yeah.
think, too, I mean, and this is just my own feelings. There are some exterminations that you maybe don't want to do. Like,
There's so many.
yeah. But the exterminations are an opportunity to win the secret show, which this is a thing that, some people don't realize when you go on a show like the Belair Brothers Dragula.
It's reality TV first and it's drag second.
You got
If you cannot do the TV, they've got no use for you for your drag.
Don't come on. Don't do that show. Don't do Drag Race. Don't do any show. Like, period. If you aren't prepared to do the reality TV part. And so when you go do an extermination, go fucking ape shit nuts. Like, go have fun. Like, just
Oh my
do
god,
it.
when the roaches were poured on me and they were like,
Oh my God, you were
we need you to act scared. We need you to act upset.
Okay. All right.
No, that is what happened, Diva.
Well, 'cause
Nathan!
you were
Nathan!
like-
Nathan!
Literally, Sigourney's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, Sigourney,
I had
hello.
zened out. I was like,
it's zened out.
I had. Do you know how much like mind over matter that I had to do in
I
those
bet.
4 weeks?
I bet. You did it. You did the damn thing.
I had to.
Yeah.
I also remember how careful I was. I didn't want to step on a roach.
I know you were very sweet. And I'm also so glad that, well, I had to take care of Jade's wig after that. And let me tell you, that thing stank.
Oh
like
yeah, because
roaches.
that roach crawled out and crawled into your shoe.
Ooh.
But remember, we put my wig on you
Mhm.
after, and that was hilarious.
That
And
was
the roach
nice.
crawled out, and then that wig just like lived in a bag for
Oh,
months.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Ooh.
I actually, I sent a picture to someone. Because I haven't worn it since filming.
Mm-hmm.
I washed my big Mad Scientist coat
Oh,
dress for the
okay.
first time the other day.
How was that?
The food coloring stains will not come out.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well.
But
Let's see. So Annabelle says, my favorite part of Sigourney's season was the titty tassels spinning during one of the floor shows. Oh, the bolt titty tassels from episode 1? Because that...
listen, I knew it was episode 1. I was like, I'm gonna give them what I got. I'm gonna give them what I'm known for.
Sigourney, I will never forget the moment that you took the overcoat off. The entire crew went, like it was like an audible gasp.
I knew it
so,
would be, and I knew
so
it would
delicious. You did it. You just did that.
I did. I tried to pull out like one of my like big like learned like stunts like per episode, so I would have at least one new thing. And I still can't believe that the fucking the little like twerking in the chaps that I did was cut.
You heard it here, folks. The twerking in the chaps.
It's not twerking. What am I thinking of? You know,
just it's the making your ass do the
like
the ass and thighs.
It's like the little like you know like oh my god, am I even gonna stand on this chair?
Oh my god, please do not hurt yourself. Oh, all right.
It's like this one. It's like a. And I'm wearing the chaps, and they're all beaded, and the camera was zoomed. The camera was right up on it, and that got cut.
And
that's
all
the thing.
all that with brand new tits. Oh my god.
They were up here. They were up here. They didn't have to do any moving. They did that episode 1.
And as Nacho Slanderer said, the loudest I ever gasped was your fan flips on the season tour. Same, but...
Yo, the loudest that anyone ever gasped was when I pulled it out on the fucking floor show.
Oh my god, that was me!
Literally, Swan was like...
Yeah, Swan was like, ah!
And she was like, make her do it again! And I was like, oh my god, it's a miracle that I didn't, you know what I mean, lose it. Because I lost it on stage every other night of the fucking tour. Well, and that one girl tried to steal it in Detroit.
Oh yeah! We had to battle her.
Who did? I did!
Yeah, you did.
Yes!
Sigourney was like, I got this one. Give me my fan back.
No, I was on stage during my number, and I was trying to be like, ha ha ha, give it back. And she was trying to do it, and I had to stop lip syncing, and I was like... And I was looking at other people, and I'm like, get this fucking bitch.
Oh my god.
Like, who are you? Why do you think that you can show up and, like, steal props?
I think that people just have a misunderstanding. I mean, I'm not defending this person.
It's not a trophy. It's not like a little treasure trinket. It's not like I showed up with gifts for everyone, like that one person thought when I showed up and someone gave away all of my merch for free.
Oh, what?
The person running the merch table, even though we had discussed it 4 times, I was very specific.
Oh.
They were like, oh, I didn't understand that
this wasn't free.
Yeah.
Weird. Well, everyone, for free? Sigourney, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
You have been
it's flown by. I was so worried because I was like, I haven't eaten and I haven't slept. Oh, it's because I just had my meds. That's why I'm good.
There you go. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. The VOD for this is going to be going up very, very shortly. So thank you, Sigourney. You have
Don't
been an
put any
amazing
regrettable
guest.
clips on Reddit out there, please.
Oh, God. All right, everyone. Have an amazing evening. Have an amazing day, night, whatever it is. Please, please, please remember, we will be back here on Wednesday with
Not me.
Not we, but me.
I'm taking a red eye home.
I'll be back here on Wednesday.
It's Arnold's birthday this week, so I gotta, you know.
Oh.
I mean, baby Arnie's gonna be 2.
Aw.
Yeah, he's gonna be 2.
We will be celebrating baby Arnie's birthday, and I will be doing a live couples therapy with my best friend Onyx here on Wednesday. Thank you so much, everyone. 5 p.m. PST Wednesday. See you then. Also, Dragula Tour Thursday. Be there.
Yeah!
Woo! All right, everyone. Love you. Have a great night. Sigourney.
Let's
You're
go smoke a
amazing.
cig.
Hey!
Ah!
All right, everyone. I'm not going to smoke a cigarette, but if you want one,
It could
Sigourney.
happen.
Hey, good night.